Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of season 2 of Fallen. We are once again joined by our lovely cast. Nox, played by Buddy, Uhtred, played by Jake, Dipper, played by Anakin, Finacrio, played by Zami, Karma, played by Skylar. We are waiting on. Randy has left us for various reasons. So Randy is not going to be joining us again. But Sirius and Wesley just aren't here right now. I know Sirius has something else going on right now, but Wesley is. We don't know where he is. But anyways,
He wandered off because he's blind and we can't find him.
True. Although he's in the story, Wesley's still here. I'm just gonna have to
I
roleplay him.
know.
Can everybody here roll me a d20?
I thought you forgot about
Oh
that.
boy. Hey, can I use my roll from earlier?
No. Never.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Hey,
You do. You were here.
Really?
Oh wait, hold on, but you weren't here for the end of it though.
I wasn't really paying attention during
That's
any
fine.
of this stuff.
You don't have to. You just won't get a destiny point.
Okay.
Someone rolled a 1, I saw.
Mm.
I don't know who. I don't know who.
Sammy.
I
Oh.
think Nox
what?
won.
Wait, it's the low roll, though.
Oh, it is the
I
low
thought we
roll.
voted.
No,
let's
it's
say.
low roll. No, it's
It
good.
is.
You
No,
won.
no, it's tied, it's
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa, you guys tied. Well, but
I
Anakin, you
don't-
can't play. It's too bad. I would let you do it. You could have gotten a destiny point.
No, can I recap what Dipper did?
You can recap what Dipper did. After you gotta let Jake go first though. So Jake, go ahead.
I got a 12.
Oh,
Anakin got a 1. Or
who got a? Oh no, Zami
one.
got a 1. Oh,
I got a
Zami.
1 too.
But you technically can't roll
Why?
because you weren't there.
And you admitted to not paying attention.
Exactly. You're like you just telling me like you didn't pay attention.
I'll recap the session for me.
We'll do you after. So Zami, why don't you go ahead and give us a recap of last session? And if it's good,
boy.
of course, you
Okay.
get a destiny point.
Okay, so Karma, Dipper, and Finacrio approached Redguard on a vessel called the Duchess. Did you upload the session 0 or do you?
I have
to?
not. I was literally. I'm gonna do it tonight because it is 16 gigabytes.
Okay.
Well,
So-
the viewers will know what's going on by the time they watch this.
True. Everything's
Yeah.
gonna be
If-
uploaded in session in order.
If they haven't watched session 0, Dipper still owes the captain of that ship 25 bronze, but he was able to kind of get out of it for the day, but he still owes it by the end of the day, I believe.
Yes.
So-
So Captain Tuck, I believe, is talking to Ron and Tom, who are trying to finesse him for some money.
So then Finacrio, Karma, and Dipper head towards Castle Cheerstone, and they ask a nearby guard named Michael, I believe, about the direction to Castle Cheerstone, and he calls upon Uhtred. And so then Uhtred escorts the three people to Castle Cheerstone, and then at the entrance of it, at the drawbridge, Randy and Nox are there, and I'm pretty sure they're going through this kind of riddle thing with the gatekeeper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And from what I know, he does horrible riddles. Everyone solves them really quickly. He should really get a new book. But he opens the drawbridge because we figure out the riddles, and we move on into the castle. We go through it a bit, I just believe, and we stumble upon first Wesley and other girl. What's her name?
Dawn.
Dawn. Yeah, you stumble upon Wesley, then Dawn. Then they move on and encounter. I'm going through a mind blank. Encounter Vex and Sirius. And Karma and Finacrio need to directly talk to the Queen. Karma needs to deliver a letter to her from her father. And Finacrio is just looking for shelter. He is an ambassador from Chorus. But Lady Redguard is currently in a meeting right now, so we're not able to go inside. So Vex offers for a little treasure hunt, and she pulls out this cipher that she has. Well, this uncoded cipher, and she doesn't know how to actually find this treasure. So she brings everyone down to the crypts, um, and we all start looking around the walls. And I'm pretty sure, was it Nox who did something?
Nox is gonna plead the fifth.
Okay, so someone who we
It
don't
was
know
nice.
interacted with, I want to say, a pedestal by grabbing a ring,
Allegedly.
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 And that opened kind of this passageway. But in that passageway, there was this big rat, a vermin, and that got the party into combat. And then a bunch of more vermin popped out and attacked everyone. Karma and Vex completely annihilated all of the rats, while the rest of the party was just sitting there having a happy time.
Yeah, I was having a
Yeah.
blast.
And
I was
then
running to and fro.
Dipper's on his own chronicles.
Yeah, Dipper, you went back into the city.
Oh,
Zammy gained a destiny point.
Let me give my version of the recap. Okay, so we get off of this loser's ship that I just completely goofed. Who thinks that he's getting a payment from me. And then we went and talked to this guard that totally had the hots for Karma. And he called another guard over. I think his name was Storm. And then we went to this castle, and these fools were trying to get
I
me
didn't
to
know there
take my mask off. So I waited
were
outside
robots.
the whole time. And that was the session.
You did doodle a bit.
Beautiful recap.
Beautiful.
Oh, what'd you doodle on your little notebook?
You don't know. Are you gonna look at my notebook?
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's metagaming, Sammy.
Sorry, I completely broke the immersion.
No.
Well, actually, I had to take off my headset disconnected for like the last 30
I
seconds
think
We were
No.
talking,
I think
we were
I'd
talking
vote
about
that
yeah.
Anakin should get a destiny point.
I didn't hear
I agree.
Oh my god!
I thought it was good.
It was
Didn't you,
fantastic.
didn't you just
Everyone
go back
will
into the
vouch for
city?
me.
No, it was
No,
good. It
It's
was
not.
good.
He recapped the whole thing.
He recapped the whole session,
Like,
Yeah,
until
from
when
his
he broke apart from
perspective.
us.
but
I
his
thought it was
perspective
good.
doesn't count.
But I made
I
it
vote
How about
Destiny
this? How about
point.
this? How about this? I will look at the recording after this, and I will let you know then.
Oh, but then I don't get to use it this. Okay,
No.
fine. I'll cut my losses. Okay.
You still get a destiny point for being on time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we are all. We're all, but actually we're not all. Most of us are returning. We're back in the crypt of Castle Tearstone. You guys can listen as this kind of the sounds of battle have slowly died down as the last of these monstrous verm now lies broken and chopped a bunch or chopped about on the ground. I think these are where the skeletons are. So they're just these really big. So these verm, I don't know if anybody remembers from last session, but they're rats that are like the size of like twice as big as like a golden retriever. They're big, and they're nasty, and but they've been dispatched of. What do you guys do? Actually, I'll tell you one thing that'll happen real quick. Vex is just gonna turn around to everybody, and I think her and Karma were protecting Dawn. Dawn is just standing there shaking, clutching her dagger, her Asher's Arms dagger, just shaking violently as she kind of like sits to the ground, kind of like shaking. Vex is gonna look down and she's gonna look to Karma and give Karma an approving nod and look to Karma and say, take care of her. And Vex is going to begin walking back this way. Wesley, who I think just killed this rat, is going to rush over to Dawn and kind of lay down and go, "Are you hurt? Are you okay? Did it bite you?" And Vex is going to continue over this way. And she sees Sirius, she sees Uhtred, she sees Fenacrio, and the dead rat, and she's going to look around and goes, "Where are the others?"
Knox and
Over here.
Randy are over on the other side.
Huh?
Over here.
And
I'm
Randy's
gonna
gonna.
leave
Man, that
here
was
too,
weird,
then.
guys.
Was it?
Are y'all? Is everyone all right?
Randy's gonna kind of walk up behind Knox and
Yeah.
go, "Do you have any ale? I'm kind of
You
parched."
you look hurt, Knox.
Yeah, just a little bit. One of them snuck up behind.
Big rats, Uhtred. Big rats.
Where's Felix?
I'm not sure he's not with you.
I'm yelling for Felix.
So
Oh.
Felix, his head kind of bops up and he goes, "Over here!" And he's over by Dawn.
Randy and Knox are hurt. You need to do your thing.
So
Randy's not.
Felix is just gonna pat, and Felix is gonna stand up and goes, "By my diagnosis, she's not hurt at all. She just has what's called shock, and she just needs a moment to rest." And Wesley kind of stands up, and he kind of like kind of looks down at Dawn, and he seems remiss to leave as he kind of steps forward and runs over to the other boys, and he's gonna run on over here, and
Karma places her hands on Dawn and kind of tries to comfort her.
Dawn is just still holding. Actually, I would have said that you and probably Uhtred, or not Uhtred, you and Vex probably would have taken away the dagger, or at least you and Felix would have taken away the dagger. And it kind of sitting there, and you can just feel she's shaking, and she goes, "Did I do well? Oh." And
yes.
She's gonna kind
You
of
are very brave.
look over her shoulder. You, Karma, are covered in blood. like absolutely covered in blood. You, as you kind of place your hand on her, kind of remove it, you see this big wet red handprint now on her, and she doesn't seem to notice it, and she's just there still shaking. Felix is gonna come up to you, Knox, and go, are you hurt, Knox? What happened?
Yeah, one of them snuck up behind me and just bit me in the leg.
Show me your wound, as he kind of steps forward.
I'll turn around and show him the back of my calf.
And he
Where
kind of
the rat bit me.
He kind of inspects it slowly, and he goes, "We need to make sure that doesn't fester. I don't have my medical supplies on me, but here." And he's gonna go ahead and pull off a bit of his. He's actually gonna rip up part of what looks to be his school uniform. And he kind of looks very remiss as he does this, and he kind of just shakes his head, and he's going to bandage your leg up. I'm going to say you're not bleeding right now, but if you wanted to go get this fixed, you would need to go and actually go somewhere with some medical supplies, so if you could actually...
Isn't this just like a level 1, though? Won't this heal over time?
This will heal over time. But the difference is that
still,
it would heal over time, but you did just get bit by a rat in a sewer.
That's true.
So...
Back to the medical district we go.
Back to the medical district. Anyways, Felix is also going to look over Randy, but he kind of looks, and you can see where on Randy's skin, it just looks like it grazed his skin. It definitely, it left a mark, but it actually didn't get past the skin. And he goes, "You'll be okay, Randy." Okay. Back over to Sirius. Sirius is going to kind of turn to Vex, and they're going to talk about something. I don't think anybody's near them, so unless anybody wanted to walk over.
I was probably going to walk over and check on Dawn, so...
Actually, I think what's gonna happen is Vex is actually gonna say something to Sirius. You're walking to check on Dawn.
Yeah, probably.
You see her sitting
That's what I would
there.
do.
She appears to be quite shaken up. Her dagger from Asher's Arn is just kind of cast aside beside her.
I want to take the dagger. I want to pick it up and grab a cloth. I'm assuming I would have one. Just kind of like, I forgot to put it on there, but yeah, I'd have a handkerchief with me.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm gonna kind of like wipe it off and then check to see if she's got any blood on her. She does want to wipe it off as well.
She
I'm gonna take
doesn't.
some water out of my glass.
So as you kind of clean her up, you can see that Karma beside you is absolutely drenched in blood. Though she doesn't look harmed, it doesn't appear to be her blood.
I'm gonna look at Karma and go, I think I'll need a bigger rag.
Of course, you
Yes.
you can take this. And Funakro takes off his cloak, and she hands it to Karma.
Are you sure? I don't want to get it dirty.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It can just be washed.
Thank you.
You're okay, right?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. My uncle and I spar together all the time.
I want to kind of like look at Karma and just kind of like confused because I haven't been able to like understand what she is yet, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Because like I'm gonna turn to her and go, so that Vex said something about you being a noble.
What? That is crazy.
Well, that letter you have has a royal seal on it.
Uh,
Lots of
is
letters
it
have royal seals. It doesn't mean
royal?
that it's from royalty.
She said it was from her uncle, and Vex said that she was part of a house. So
I
I'm
think you
assuming
hear things, guardman.
I at this I'm just
Let's
gonna
let
kind of like
let's make
Is
a
Nox
roll here.
within
We're gonna make
earshot
a
of this?
we're gonna make a roll. I'm assuming this was happening while you're talking to Felix. Let's make some rolls. Karma, make me a deception check. Uhtred, make me a
Oh
perception
shit.
check.
okay. So I
Am
need
I
to
within earshot
retally
of
my
this?
perception up.
Roll me a perception check, Nox. We'll
So
say out of
perception
3, you can hear this.
is
Alright.
3 plus intelligence and perception,
No,
correct?
it should be 3 plus every stat, so it doesn't
Mhm.
matter the stat. Actually, yeah,
Mhm.
we're probably gonna change. We're probably gonna change perception to only work with reflex because that's how it's gonna be in the new rules. I
Mhm.
won't change it.
Perception?
Yeah, it only works with it doesn't scale off of strength and
Why not
intelligence.
N?
It doesn't scale off, which is sad, but
Oh, I
like
got 1.
there's other. We're not gonna do it right now. So you got a
Okay.
1.
Okay.
You aren't able to hear it, but for right now, it's going to be
Oh,
reflex. So perception is reflex, or no, I'm sorry, it's everything, strength, intelligence, reflex, plus 3, plus your proficiency.
Mhm. Okay.
so for deception, I don't have anything in deception or intelligence. Would I just roll 3?
Just be 3.
Okay.
Let's see.
There we
Roll first.
wait. There we go.
Is anyone going to use destiny points for this?
No. Karma's a bad liar.
Jake got a 3 success, and did you already roll, Karma? You did.
Yeah.
Uhtred, you can tell that you distinctly remember her talking about, or Vex mentioning something about some kind of family. If you don't remember it,
It
I
was
can.
line. It was line. It was Lionheart, wasn't it?
It was Leonhart.
Lionheart. I was close enough. No, I'm pretty sure I heard Vex say you were from House Lionheart.
By this, you look over at Karma. Her eyes are big, and she's like sweating profusely.
And it's running. It's like mixing with the
Are
blood.
you okay?
I am very great. Noble, I am not. That's crazy.
Her
Uh,
uncle was just a servant in the house. He had no importance whatsoever. So she's not really
that
from nobility.
okay?
Mm,
That's gonna have to be another deception
Uh,
because I
Golly
specifically
gee.
remember her saying, yes, your uncle, the leader of House Leonhardt."
uh,
I don't know.
now I
Do you
don't
want to
remember
roll
what you
deception?
remember. The so well, you don't know if it's deception,
I'm
but
just going to actually,
what I'll do.
actually, because I know Finacrio is actually part of. He's an emissary, so I'll just take his word for it.
Well, no, I think actually you do have to make a roll,
Okay.
unless you want to take
Uh,
his word for it.
no, we'll just roll for it.
Okay, let's roll for it. That'll be deception versus perception.
do I roll?
You don't roll. Finacrio rolls.
Ah,
Oh, dice glitch. Okay. I think
Hey,
I'm sufficiently deceived.
So, you believe this, Uhtred. This seems to
Okay.
compute.
Oh. Okay.
yeah, I was as
Sure.
easily as confused as you when I first heard about it, but that's what it is.
Um,
So,
I
okay.
know. It is like a language barrier. I recently learned this language. I am confusing.
I,
As
I,
she forces a smile.
you, okay. I'm
so,
just at this point, Uchu's kind of fed up with it, so he's just going to leave it alone. He's
s-
just going to turn back to Dawn and ask if she's okay. Dawn,
she's
are you
just
okay?
shaking there, like just shaking, as she appears to be in shock after this is the most
Is she
violent thing that ever has appeared to have happened in her life.
is she standing down or kneeling,
She's
or
she's sitting
sitting
on
up?
her butt, or kind of like her legs like slanted off to the side,
Hmm.
in her like really gorgeous cool white dress that has been just muddied and like cause she's sitting in this grime on the
Hmm.
ground. There's little specks of like blood from when things got killed beside her and there was blood all
So
everywhere. It's quite
what I
it's
mhm.
her makeup is like running as she is both she's kind of cried by this point. It is not a
what
good
I'm
sight.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kneel down and kind of like look at her, make sure she's not cut, and I want to give her my water flask and here, Dawn, take a sip of this and just try to relax.
She doesn't seem to be. You make me a perception check, Uhtred.
Okay,
Actually, no, make me a survival. I'm sorry.
survival. Okay,
Yeah,
so survival is
and this will be
I have nothing
a
in survival, so it's
level
just three
two.
then,
This
isn't
will be
it?
a level two.
I don't have anything in survival, so it's just two,
Yep,
three then.
three. Yeah,
I don't know where they went. They flew all over the
you got
place.
it.
I want to
You're
use.
able to tell she's pretty clearly going into shock.
I'm gonna kind of like have her sit down, and then I'm trying to think what I'm not as in depth, so it would be it's like shell shock then, so it's like PTSD. So I'm gonna kind of like give her put the flask in her hand and like have her raise it up and like kind of like snap and then like say her name repeatedly.
Uh, she kind
Dawn, Dawn.
she kind of like her eyes just seem glassy as she kind of just staring at her hands. Um, uh, Felix is gonna kind of wander up behind and go, "Is Dawn okay? What's going on, Uhtred?"
Yeah, she's in shock
Oh
from what
no!
happened.
And he's gonna run over and kind of like slide down beside her, and he's gonna go, "We should get her out of here. This isn't safe. I we should have never come down here." And Vex is gonna kind of who's been kind of standing back with Sirius as they've kind of been watching you guys. Um, Vex goes, "You're right. I should have never brought you guys down here. Uh,
I want
this
to pick Dawn up.
this is actually a safe location. I actually don't." And she kind of looks around at the walls. And she kind of is gonna actually look at you guys. Did anybody see where they came from?
It came from around where Nox and Randy were.
And she's gonna kind of stroke her chin for a second. In her hands right now, and actually I should have mentioned this when you guys actually saw her first. Actually, she came around a corner, I think. I don't think you guys saw it. She has this elegant long sword in her hand, which she didn't have on her before, and it kind of leeches this kind of greenish blue light off of it.
I've seen this before.
You've seen this before. Do you
though.
remember its name?
Yep. I don't actually.
Anyways, so she's gonna go ahead and just basically let the sword go, and as she does, it just like vanishes out of her hand into nothingness. And
I'm gonna pick Dawn up though, so let me roll a check for that whenever.
Well, first of all, you never ask if you're gonna make a check. But
my bad, I know.
But second of all, you can. She's pretty light.
Okay.
So you kind of go to pick her up, and Vex kind of looks around and goes, There shouldn't have been There haven't been vermin here for ever since I was a little girl. And she kind of like looks to Sirius, and Sirius kind of just shrugs. And he's kind of leaning up against a wall, looking at everything. And Vex is gonna walk over to you, Uhtred, and as you kind of take her in your arms. Actually, no, we'll make a check. That seems fair. But still, you never asked for it. But you never asked for it.
My bad.
We'll call that a grip check, since you just literally have to hold her. She's pretty light.
Is Felix supposed to be over by me?
No, I made him run back over after you two are done.
I'll
and I'll also bring Randy over here.
Question for you. Would I stack my anything else with that, or is that's under strength, so it would just be base plus my grip?
So what it'd be grip, that's all it would be. And we'll say that this is an uncommon task, level 2. You do not get
I'll use 2 destiny points.
You only need
2?
I have 2. I have 2,
need 1. You got 1 already.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, Jake.
Oh, yeah, I'll just use 1 then. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you go to pick her up, and you're able to hoist her up in your arm. And Vex kind of walks over to you, and she's gonna kind of look to you, and go. And she's gonna kind of look at you, Uhtred, and go, "Give her to me." And she looks around. Cadet, I need you to find out where they came from. I'll get the rest of everyone else out, but if this is the case, then they might be in the castle. And actually, she's gonna, with that, as she kind of says that, something clicks in her head, and she goes. She turns to Felix and go, "Felix, come with me." She's gonna turn over to Sirius and go, "Sirius, you with me as well." Uhtred, you find, and she's actually gonna turn to Uhtred and Karma, and she's gonna go, I need you to find where they came from and block it up."
I'm gonna hand Dawn's dagger to Vex as well.
Dawn is gonna sheath it. So actually, Vex is gonna go ahead and just kind of put it in her belt, and she kind of hoists up Dawn, and she's gonna turn to Felix, and she's gonna go, "Come with me." And so Vex is gonna turn around this corner here. Actually, no. Before she leaves, she's gonna turn to you guys and go, "If we got them all, then we should be good. But if there's any running around the castle, then the guards need to be informed immediately. Uhtred, as a cadet of the Red Legion, I need you to find where they came from. That's an order."
What would I'm just gonna say yes, yes, ma'am, or what would be Lady Vex, or what? I don't know what I'd call
You
it.
would say you could say yes, ma'am. Yes, Lady Vex.
Your Highness.
Yes, Your Highness.
I'll just say yes, ma'am. That sounds the least pompous.
She's gonna kind of nod her head, and so her Felix, who seems to be kind of walking like right beside Vex, kind of like just his eyes glued on Dawn. Randy and Sirius are all gonna begin moving upstairs. Vex is gonna turn to Nox and go, "Nox, were you injured?"
Yeah, a little
Actually,
bit.
I'll say Sirius says this, actually, because they're already walking ahead, and as they're passing by, Sirius is gonna go, Nox, are you, injured?
Yeah, but nothing I can't handle.
Are you sure about that? And he kind of like looks kind of like the inquisitive, Sirius.
Serious? Or wait, where's
Sirius is this guy.
Felix? What do you say? Where is he?
Felix, they're already walking up the stairs.
Well, shit.
He's gonna turn and go, well, if you'd like to, you can come with us. Otherwise, I might stay down
he
here.
did say something about an infection. I might just go with y'all.
He's gonna.
Uhtred,
As you
will you be
guys-
okay by yourself?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Or
As I
with all these other
unsheath,
people as well? Not by
I,
yourself.
I unsheath my sword, and I look at Finocchio and go, "Are you staying, or are you heading up?"
I'll stay with Karma.
If some of you will remember, I will
Does
point out, Nox.
Finocchio-
There
Sorry,
is
go ahead.
one thing that I don't know if you're remembering, and I think it's important that Nox knows. You guys did come down here to look for treasure.
Oh, hey, yeah, Nox.
So that was the one thing.
treasure.
I don't know if everybody remembers that, but that's why you guys came down
I
here.
do.
I am fine. I will assist my good friend Uhtred over here.
Sirius
I
kind of looks
look
inquisitively.
up and I kind of look up when I hear "good friend," and then I'm just gonna like stay quiet and put my head back down.
So Sirius kind of looks inquisitively and goes, well then, I guess we'll leave you to it. Stay safe, friends, and we'll make sure no more of these vermin are around the castle. And he's gonna turn, and he's gonna follow them. He's gonna kind of dash off and follow them up the stairs. I'm just gonna set them over here for right now, but for all intents and purposes, ooh, what's going on here?
I look at
Are these all the
Some-
people without their players here?
Yeah, really? I didn't know that.
I'm just making sure.
I
'Cause I'm
didn't.
still
I
terrible
would have
with
never
names.
thought that.
I am just
I'm joking.
making sure.
I'm gonna
Who would've
look
thought?
at Finocchio and everyone, and I'm gonna. Can I notice if Finocchio has a second weapon or anything, Zanny?
Yeah, he has a mace still in his hand, and on kind of his waist, he has blunt dagger.
Do you mind holding the torch?
Oh,
Finocchio?
no problem, no problem. And he grabs the torch. I just would rather stick next
Oh
to
yeah, I
Karma.
don't have a torch either, huh?
Oh, you can see in the dark. You're Wraithkin.
Oh, that's right.
The
yeah,
only
that's
person
can't
that
see in
can't
the
see in the
dark.
dark is Jake.
Oh yeah.
So, Jake, why don't you turn on the torch on your character?
Oh,
Well,
I
Jake's not
gave
got
it to
the torch
Finocchio so he can
Oh,
hold it, so I can
Finocchio,
have
yeah,
my
let me
dagger.
Let me see.
So
Finocchio
I
has
can have
the
my
torch.
dagger.
So,
Think-
you guys kind of
not.
stand there, the four of you, down in the depths of Redwall Castle. If you guys remember, and actually, we'll say before Vex left, she was gonna hand you this note. Actually, no, she wouldn't have handed you the note. Actually, yeah, she would have.
Would I remember the note?
I'll say she would have handed you the. Did you write it down?
No. Oh, I think we talked about this last time. It was long and complex.
Yeah,
I
it was.
didn't write the letters,
It was like a sentence long.
Okay.
Actually,
I would not have remembered it.
what's that thing that's going up? Well, you guys are down there without the note.
Okay. Cool.
Unless anybody wants to try to recall it.
Richard doesn't because he
I will try and
can't
recall
really
it.
read.
Okay, can you make me a... We'll call that a perception check.
I'll
Alright.
try
See
to
if you
recall
noticed
as well.
And we'll
Well,
say...
I looked at it. It's just whether or not I remembered it.
Yeah.
But let me see. So
Well, you can say if you remembered it or not. You are supposed to be an intelligent character, and it does seem like
that's what I'm
something...
saying. But it's also like.
It's like a sentence.
I
Yeah,
think you
that's
could
the thing.
remember a sentence if you have an
Alright.
intelligence point. Just putting it out there.
I'll remember the sentence.
So it seemed to be probably about, like, I don't know. It was a short sentence. It was like maybe 5-6 characters long. It was like 2 or 3 words. Small words.
Okay. Do I recognize the character or remember the characters at least somewhat?
You do. You in your head as you're trying to piece it together, you can remember their general shape.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to
and
interrupt.
Nox, as you kind of look around the room, you can see up against these walls here, in various spots, where the symbols are on the walls. And remember, and actually I can hit L here to show, but they're on, like, basically, like, it looks to you like these passages, each passage on each adjacent wall, like these two both have the same symbol. And these symbols don't appear on, they only appear on these horizontal insides. They don't seem to appear on these vertical ones.
Okay. I'm gonna go around and find the locations of the symbols I recognize from the
Okay.
paper.
So you're pretty quickly able to find the symbol that began the characters, and you see it over here.
Okay. I'm going to grab my character. I cannot seem to do this. Oh, there we go.
So you guys just see Nox as he kind of walks off into the darkness.
And I'm gonna kind of shake my head, and then I'm gonna be.
Well, I'm gonna say. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna say anything. It's safe now. I'm just gonna investigate.
Is your
And
friend
they
headed to where they all came from?
would I be able to tell what direction he?
Yeah, you
Well,
have a
I wouldn't be
torch.
able to tell
You
because it's
saw him
dark.
walk off. I mean, you're
Yeah.
not in that big of a thing, and he's not trying to be stealthy. Like, he just kind of like turned and was like, "Well."
Oh, Nox is gonna recall that he got his ass kicked, so Nox is gonna be like,
Dang it.
follow me this way, Uhtred.
Dang it.
I think I
Okay.
recognize some of the symbols over
Fuck.
here.
Come on, guys.
So
I'm
as
going
you
to turn
wander
the
over
camera and be
there,
like, oh hey, what's up, guys? I didn't thought you left.
we're not here. Pretend we're not here.
Just take him to the next floor up.
I can't. Actually, there's no tool for me to grab multiple tokens. So I'm probably just gonna leave them here for now. I'll turn off their character tokens, but they are not here.
Okay.
Let me turn off their
Nox,
lights.
so show me where you think they came from since they attacked you first.
So they came from, if memory serves, I think this one. I can't show that. They came from this one over here.
I'm assuming we probably.
But
So
I
as
recognize the
Nox, as
symbol
you
on this
walk,
wall.
so hold on. As you
Okay.
guys walk through this passage here with that symbol that you recognize as the beginning one, you see the walls around you. Actually, can everyone who passes through it make me a perception check?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh wait. Oh shit, I got a 4.
Let me see here.
I think.
It's Uhtred rolled a 4, or oh no, I'm sorry, Uhtred rolled a 5. You guys notice it doesn't seem to glow as much as it changes color. As these symbols on the wall, as you walk through them, it seems to kind of glow this like dull bluish green. And it kind of stays that. And if you guys didn't have the torch, those of you that have dark vision, you guys wouldn't be able to see this, because with dark vision you can't see color. But with the torch up, you can see color.
Oh,
Turn to Uhtred.
that's
Saw that?
that's weird.
Yeah.
The symbols on the wall are changing colors. I'm not gonna lie to you, Nox. I don't really like being back down in underground. um,
Yeah, that's fair.
so let's try to find where these came from, seal it up, and then head back upstairs. And for
But
anyone that's kind of looking, Uhtred's like very on edge right now, and like
there's also a
visibly
treasure
like
map here, Uhtred.
yeah, but y- I can't really. You remember what happened to me last time I was in the sewers?
Yeah. I guess.
That I don't want that to. That was not very fun. So I mean, I guess after we do the job, I guess we can look for a little bit.
Sir, are you?
That's
What?
fair, I guess.
I don't mean to pry, but why are you so
Mhm.
uncomfortable being in this space?
Yes, what
Uh,
happened last time you were talking about?
um, well, I almost got chopped in half.
Oh,
In a
that's
sewer?
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
Yes. I mean, I don't really
Uhtred,
remember.
as you start saying this,
Oh
you
no.
you start feeling like your chest like begin to ache, and everything around you kind of slows down for a second, and your vision around the edges darkens, and you hear a raspy, familiar voice. No, no, no. I've told you this one too many times. As you feel your knees buckle underneath you, and you fall
Do
on
I
your face.
collapse?
You do collapse.
Oh,
What happened to your friend?
You didn't even say anything. You just did it for
No,
as a
but
warning.
Karma goes to check on Uhtred.
we need
Uh,
to get a medic.
Nox also goes to check on Uhtred.
Uhtred,
Was he
as you
hurt?
kind of hit the ground, you feel fine once you hit the ground, and this thing lets go of you. Um, but your heart is racing.
I'm gonna like put my hand on my chest and kind of try to come up with a quick explanation of.
He got attacked by verms in the sewers once.
Go. Okay, buddy. Uh,
Yeah. Want me to roll deception?
no. As
Okay.
you are saying things that you're not supposed to talk about.
Um,
Well,
You
no, I'm lying.
you're not. You got attacked by verms in the sewers. What are you talking
Did
about?
we? Oh fuck!
Yes,
I think I
in his
missed that
lair.
hold on,
section.
So,
hold on, hold on,
buddy,
hold on,
No,
hold
no,
on.
no,
no,
wait,
no,
no.
no,
Okay,
no. Knox,
I
you
mi-
feel
I
as you say that.
I missed. I think I straight up missed that session. I don't remember fighting
He
verms in
wasn't.
the sewer.
He wasn't there. He really wasn't
Fair,
there.
but
Can
you're.
I come up with a different lie? I
I
wouldn't
think
have
it's
said
fair.
that if I knew that I was true. I thought I was trying
No,
to lie.
it's done.
Okay, well,
Don't worry, it's not anything too bad. You feel Knox as, and I don't think that you have talked about this to anyone before, right?
I don't think so.
He hasn't.
You,
That was like a
Knox,
thing.
feel something similar to what Uhtred just did. You feel, actually, we'll say it's a little bit different for you. Uh, you begin to feel, because you can like see a soul in general. You feel a pain in your chest, and you look down at your chest, and you see in your chest what you usually see, this kind of light, gentle light kind of emanating from within you, and you see this dark hand flick it like a violin string, and you feel this twinge throughout you as you almost like vomit.
Oh shit.
This is a super serious moment. I'm sorry, but when you said flick it, I'm just imagining a skeletal hand like giving my soul a
Well,
flick with its middle finger.
it's more of like this dark hand
Yeah, yeah.
made of light, and it kind of like it like plays with it, almost like it's like pretending to almost cut it. And you feel you kind of like, you guys see as Nox kind of goes "Ugh," and he kind of like, as he says this, he kind of almost vomits, and he kind of is breathing.
Okay.
Your heart is
I come.
racing, Nox.
I had time to come up with a lie, and I'm like
Okay.
catching my breath, and and I'm gonna say it. I actually You remember me telling you about the harvester?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when it was in the city, um, me and Knox were uh, praying to the gods, and um, it destroyed the church, and me and him both got pretty injured from some debris. And at this, to make my life seem realistic, I'm gonna kind of like lift my shirt up so they can see my cauterized scar wound.
I want you to make me a deception check against both of
Okay.
them.
Can I assist?
Because you are
Can I
doing this
help?
right after. What are you gonna do?
I know.
So, because like both of you, the second you mention this, you guys are freaked the fuck out. Your heart is racing. You're out of breath.
I mean, okay, just whatever.
So 3 plus deception.
Can I assist?
what
with
do
the
you?
deception?
You add something to it. What do you add?
Fuck, I don't even know.
Okay, well then make your roll. Jake, make your roll. The two of you make your guys' roll.
What is my perception? I don't have any points in perception.
If it's nothing, then it would just be 4 for you.
4? Okay.
Yeah. We add all of our attribute points, or do we
Yes,
just
you do.
add reflex?
You do.
Oh, I
add-
didn't roll. Hold on, I rolled one more because I didn't. Oh no, that's not me. That's you guys. Hold on.
Wait, I add my what
you rolled
points
a
to my
2.
perception?
So hold on. So 1 second. There's a lot of people rolling. So
Sorry.
Karma, did you already roll?
No.
So you should roll 4 dice. Uhtred, you rolled
Okay.
3 dice. You should roll. Do you have anything in deception?
I don't actually.
Okay,
It's
then
persuasion.
then it would just be a 3 for you. So you got 2. Finacrio got a 3. Karma, roll 4. Yeah, so both Karma and Finacrio can tell that this is Cap. He's trying to. He it looks like, just like all this seems fishy.
Karma kind of looks at Finacrio and makes a face.
He makes a face back. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry that happened to you. If there's
Yes.
anything we can do to make your trauma any lighter, I'm sorry. I've never been in this kind of situation before. And looks over again at Karma.
Ah, yes, I'm very strong. Yes, you saw earlier. I will do all heavy lifting.
We just need to find where they came from and
One thing
see
I
what-
would like
yeah.
to point out is that one came because Uhtred, were you over near Vex and everybody first, or were you over near Nox and everybody and them?
I was over actually by Nox first, and I saw the rat.
Okay. Because you guys would know that like it didn't appear, because you were also running around the middle and it might have slipped past you, but you didn't see anything come, or you didn't see anything run across. So, because 2 rats died on that side and 1 rat died over by Nox.
I saw the rat originally over there, though. Remember?
But that was the one that ran over there. And there was
Yeah.
actually there were 2 over by Nox, but then 1 ran away, but you didn't see that one.
This one, the one for the first skeleton that we're closest by, that one came out here because I heard it, and I came over here, and we saw it run that way.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
I
As you guys
want
kinda
Nox to
stand
show
there
me where the
awkwardly.
first rat came out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Uhtred over to where the rat.
Okay. If you
rat's
guys
coming
want to
from.
follow my light, as you guys kind of search back here,
Wasn't it like here?
let me mark it. It
I
should
have
be
my,
right here, right
my
here.
sword and dagger out.
Well, no, I thought the first one jumped out of here.
That's where you saw it. It spawned back here.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's a
Wait.
good question. I need all of you to make.
No, because I was standing right here, and then one jumped out there.
That's true. That did happen.
Where did it jump out?
Right here. Where? Right here.
Oh, right, you're
It
right.
jumped out
Because
here.
I'm sorry, that's where the second one came from. Because the other one retreated back here. I
Yeah,
know it did
yeah.
because I have it's in GM mode. So then there's one here. So as you walk over Nox,
And then I guess I would also know that there's another one behind that came from behind.
Yeah.
But for now.
you would see what appears to be in this wall. Now, Uhtred, as you kind of come close to it with your torch, it appears to be an opening in the wall. This part of the wall has slid back, revealing what appears to be almost a circular tube, rough in the inside with rocks. You can hear the drips of water coming down, traveling down this tube. You can't see how far down this is.
Can I find some loose rocks and drop it in there?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna find some loose rocks. I'm gonna drop it and wait to hear it hit the bottom.
You drop it, you hear click, clack, click as it bounces off the insides of the wall and descends. It echoes up from within. You can't hear it anymore.
Wow, this goes down pretty deep. I don't know how we're supposed to close this up.
Yeah, this appears to be built into the actual foundation.
Okay. Hmm. Um, Knox, is there anything that happened that like would have caused this? Because it seems like this thing like was designed to move. I mean, like there's probably traps down here to stop people from finding the treasure or grave robbing. So, do you know, like, did you touch something or?
No, I was just standing over here looking for clues when all of a sudden it popped out. When I
Deception.
heard a clang and then it popped out. I may have triggered a trap without realizing it.
What did you do over there,
Well,
Vita?
hold
Did
on,
you
hold on,
touch
hold on,
anything?
hold on.
Okay,
Because I think you just lied there, Knox.
he did. He did.
Did.
Deception check, perception
Oh
check.
god.
I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna roll with a 3. I'm gonna use destiny point to hit on 3s.
You only, oh, you did, okay. So Jake, you only got a 2.
I know.
Knox, you do it. You're
Got a
good.
4.
He believes you.
Okay. Well, what did you touch? Like, because we need to figure out what you did to set it so we can close everything
I
up.
just walked up, check the floor maybe.
I want
I'll look at
to
the
kind of
floor.
walk over here and start tapping my like sword on the tiles to see if there's any give.
Okay.
Um, I want to look around the area too.
Okay. Can you both make me perception checks?
Mhm.
And this will be a level 4. This is a difficult. Uhtred, you do not get it. Karma, you do not get it. Yeah, you guys search around. You guys aren't able to find anything inconspicuous. You just tap around. Uhtred, Karma, you look around. But, yeah. You aren't able to figure out what caused this trap.
There were a lot
Well,
of ones that came out. Did they all come from here?
I don't know.
No, another one
Knox.
snuck up behind me. I'm not sure where it came from.
Well, do you know where it went?
Uh, the player buddy does not remember where it went.
Well, you guys would have to look for it. Nox doesn't know
Okay,
either.
yeah.
So Nox,
I
Nox,
guess
you
not.
saw it. Last thing you saw is it rounded this corner here. So it went this way and then it rounded the corner.
Yeah, it
Here,
went
I
this
will
way
go
and it rounded the
first.
corner.
You guys,
You are injured.
Karma struts out confidently, covered in rat blood. As you guys round this corner, this tube here, again, it looks just like the other one. The walls appear to have come apart again. Yeah.
Okay, so this one looks just like the last one. Something must have been triggered to
So
open all
again,
these
inside of
up.
here,
Just gonna try and
you guys see the dripping of water inside, as the inside of this tube appears to be full of water,
Nox is going
or not full of water,
to
but it like something like it's dripping inside.
Nox is gonna sneakily step away to see if putting the ring back closes the hole.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
All right.
Is this part of Vex's science wall?
Um, I would assume it's something like that. I don't know. I'm not
2.
really one to have gone to school
What were
or
we'll
anything
roll
like
it
that.
against their perceptions.
Oh,
So Karma didn't.
well, shit. In that case, can I? I don't know if it's gonna be contested. Can I? I guess it's too late. I've already rolled it.
Well, so you got
I haven't rolled yet.
I probably would have burned a destiny point on it
Well,
again.
no. We're just gonna use your old perception roll, Jake, because that was what you were looking around as he's trying to sneak off. So Jake, you got
Hold
a
on. Well, I'm
1, 2,
about to roll
3.
dice. Ignore it.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm sneaking off after we're over here. This is a different action, isn't it?
No. So I was assuming while they were kind of looking around, you pointed them that way, and then you doubled back to go actually like put the ring back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it would be versus Uhtred's roll, his original one, which was 3, and you got a 2. Because that last roll, because he made the perception check to look around to find this, that would have also counted to see if you snuck off. So Uhtred, Karma, you don't. Finacro, if you wanted to roll, you could, but Karma, you don't. Karma, you don't, and Finacro, you don't if you don't make a roll. Uhtred, you do notice. So
Well, Finacrio made
Finacro
a roll.
does notice, and Uhtred noticed that Nox kind of steps backwards and doubles back the way he came, but you guys lose sight of him as you guys are looking
Karma
at this wall.
wants to look down the hole.
You look down the hole and you look into the abyss, and the abyss looks back.
Whoa! Be careful. You don't want to fall into that.
How did they crawl up?
You can see the
I mean-
insides of the wall. There's kind of like thick, rough rock. I will point out something though. Uhtred, you do see markings along. Once you're closer now, because I was waiting for Finacrio to get a little bit closer with his torch.
Mhm.
You are able to see symbols on this part that moves, and you can see the dripping of water inside.
Mm.
What do you see?
No. Finacrio, I'm gonna sheath my dagger real quick. Can I see the torch?
Finocchio hands you the torch.
And I kind of like pull it a little closer so I can see the symbol.
You have seen this symbol before.
Is it on the? Was it? This is not my character, but was it in the death chamber?
Is this in the death chamber? This
No, was it in the death chamber? The symbol.
it was what was on the door. It's the sign of fresh
Oh.
water.
Oh, I'm gonna hand it back to Finocchio. Yeah, this is a science wall.
I am great at finding science walls now.
Well,
And
do you
then
think
I'm
we
just-
could have maybe stepped on pressure plates or tripwires and activated some kind of water mechanism then?
It must have been because I mean I wasn't going around splashing water on any of these, so it must have been a trap or something that was set.
If that is the case, then do you think they will close once it dries up?
No, I'm assuming it would slowly close once it dries up. But yeah, I'm trying to think as yeah, I would know that it would slowly close because of what happened when I was with Kilroy in the crypt. Yeah, it will slowly close once it dries up, but we still need to find out what activated it so way we can tell the castle guards. Oh,
I see.
okay. I'm gonna yell for Nox.
So we'll go
Nox-
to what Nox was doing. So Nox,
Okay.
people saw you walked away, but they don't see what you're doing now.
Okay, Nox is going to look behind, make sure no one can see him, put the ring back where it was to see if anything happens.
So you put the ring
Nope.
back. You put the ring
Oh.
back, and the mechanism it was on moves, but nothing happens.
Alright, Nox picks the ring back up and just carries on.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I'd say at this point, we probably need to.
Use what?
I'm sorry, I was trying to read the message that showed up.
Yeah,
Do I have to
wouldn't
show
actually
my
do it.
face to use the bathroom? What? Is that a real question? You could just go take a dump. I imagine right now this is just Dipper like sitting on like a bench in the middle of Redwall, just like looking around. Actually, Dipper, if you want to be thieving or something while they're doing this, I'll let you.
Okay, totally.
Is that what you want to do?
Thief archetype in
Oh
here.
yeah.
Don't go looking
Okay.
for sketchy people and hide them.
Make me so do this for me. So roll me a d20. We'll make you a destiny roll real quick. See what kind
Wait,
of
hold
target
on.
you get.
1 second, my mouse fell. I gotta pick it up.
You're good.
I'll be right back as well.
Okay.
Okay. So, a destiny roll first.
Yes, destiny roll first.
Oh.
By the way, guys, my neighbors are coming to grab their dog here shortly, so I will need to step away probably for 5 minutes.
It was 8. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
The destiny roll was 8.
Oh. Okay. You're not able to find. Actually, wait. Let me look here. What that gets you. So that's. So you do see, as you peruse around the outside gates, and you kind of get towards Toronto Square, you do notice kind of the ribble rabble, and as you kind of try to look around to kind of pick out your mark, you notice kind of looks to be this kind of blonde, good-looking guy. You can tell he's a sailor by his weathered hands and kind of a suntanned face. He appears to be a vampire. He's wearing nicer clothes. He's got nice long blonde hair. He looks to be in somewhat good shape, and he's kind of strutting around, and he looks like he has money.
Is there anything like? Do I see anyone accompanying him? Is there anything
No,
else
he
that I
appears to
can?
be by himself.
Like where are we? Like what's our surroundings
We'll
looking
say you're
like?
in Serrana Square, and so you're amongst the busy or you're amongst like the busy markets, and people like looking around. Tons of people who are visiting right now. You could also go after the people who are just visiting, who are just kind of like looking at all of the destruction that still remains of when the Harvester attacked. Most of it has been patched up, but remnants of it still remain.
I see. Where? So where is he?
He appears to be walking towards the castle.
I see. I'm gonna wait for him to pass, and then I'm gonna start following him.
Okay. You're able to pretty easily blend in behind him. Actually, make me a infiltration roll. This will be a common task. So, and this is the distinction between infiltration and stealth. Infiltration is like blending in. It's like hiding in plain sight. It's like disguise, basically. You're disguising yourself. Whereas stealth is like literally like you don't see me at all. Because you're around a bunch of people. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're
baby.
easily able to like just blend succinctly into the crowd, and you're able to tail him quite closely without him noticing you.
So he's heading towards the castle.
Yeah, he appears to be just kind of lazing along, kind of whistling. He seems to be in good spirits as he's kind of strutting about.
Does he have anything that would uh give his occupation or maybe why he's going to the castle that
Well,
I
you do
could
know he's a
notice?
sailor. You've been traveling with sailors. His hands are worn like a sailor's. You can see the calluses and the gnarls of the many knots that Karma and Finacrio tied while they were sailors. Their hands displaying the same calluses. You can also tell his skin is just like worn. He appears to be wearing like light clothes. He also appears to be carrying a captain's hat.
I
This isn't
see.
Tuck, but
But he's wearing nice clothes, you said?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to what is he wearing?
He appears kind of a captain's uniform. He has his hat off in one hand. He's carrying his coat in his right hand. He's kind of got like one of those plumed shirts on underneath. You can see dangling at his side a very decorative saber. And then you can also see along his belt various small things, a small pouch, a small little compartment, a spyglass attached to his back left hip.
I want to the pouch is just hanging.
Yeah, it appeared, and it's hanging kind of on his front left hip.
How's it like attached to him?
It seems to be a simple string, or actually, I'm sorry,
Uh,
it appears to be a hook. So it's like a hook that like latches,
okay. Oh,
but it
it's a
seems
hook?
like, well, it's like you know those things where you press down and the hook opens up and you can latch it over something and let go, and then it clasps it.
Yeah,
It seems like it would be easy to detach.
I see, but it's made of like metal.
What'd you say?
But it's made of like a metal and it's not string or anything.
No.
Okay.
But it's string all like it's leather around it. So if you like quickly like cut it, then yeah, it would like let go.
Okay. Dipper's going to unsheath his the fang, and he's going to try to cut it off of him, the pouch.
Okay. I'm assuming you're trying to do this stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make me. Actually, you're already blended into the crowd. Make me a sleight of hand check. Let me say this is a specialized task, so a level 3.
Could I use stealth to assist it?
You can use stealth to assist it.
Okay, so that would be
So you would roll your sleight of hand check, and then you would roll your stealth check, and you would -3 from that stealth check, and whatever the remainder is, you add that. And it can, if it's negative, you also add it.
okay. So like, do I subtract the 3 dice before or after?
So here's what you do. You're gonna go ahead and roll your stealth, and you're gonna roll your sleight of hand. You're gonna take all those victory points, add them together, and -3.
Okay.
Okay, so that is your. So that you already have it there. Let's hopefully you don't screw yourself with your stealth roll now. What do you have in stealth? Is it good?
Yeah.
Ooh. You did screw yourself.
Oh,
Because you could spend a destiny point if you have it.
Is it just 1 destiny point? Because
Yeah, because you got it was a specialized, which is a level 3. You got 3 on your what's it called, and then you got a 2 on your stealth check, and so you subtract that. You subtract 3 from that, so it's a -1. So you go down to a 2.
All right, yeah, I'll use 1 destiny point if it's only 1. Because I'm not trying to get arrested.
In general, you don't, unless you have a 7 in something, assists aren't as good unless you literally have no other option.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because at a 7, then statistically it's always better to make that assist, always.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, actually, one second, guys. I gotta go give my dog back to my neighbor. I'll be right back.
You almost went to jail.
Yeah, I bet I wouldn't have gone to jail. But I got some more money, hopefully.
Helena 2.0.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not murdering anyone.
That's what you always think first. That's what you think, and then it just happens. You know.
I mean, this is actually like a good time to kind of like emphasize, but Karma and Finocchio, you guys have like totally noticed that Dipper is not the offensive type. He's very, very, very passive, and like anytime like you've seen him like encounter any type of like bug or like sea animal while on the ship, he's always like he's never like killed a bug just to kill it or anything like that, and he's very appreciative of all types of life.
So you're verbally aggressive, but you're not physically aggressive, or you're more verbally passive aggressive.
He can't back his game up.
Yeah.
Karma.
In some circles, what Helena did would have been self-defense.
Yeah.
Karma might have to scrap her gift for you then.
Oh no.
What'd you say?
Dipper's totally vegan. Did you get him some like jerky or something?
I cut off a rat's tail.
Oh my god.
Don't present that to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can still give it to him. I'm just not sure how appreciative he'll be.
I was gonna like.
I'm gonna look at you very, very confused why this happened.
So are you also carrying a bloody rat tail with you?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Poor rat.
I was gonna show you in a little bit. I was gonna be like, look what I got for a dipper. What do you think?
You can still do that.
Okay,
I
I have
think I buy
returned.
it.
I have returned. So, I believe the last roll you made, you spent the destiny point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. You're able to kind of deftly move with the crowds. As you kind of pull down your hood, and try not to be seen, you accidentally catch a rock, but you're able to kind of gain your composure as you kind of translate that into a bump. As you kind of bump into him, as you do, whipping out, let's say your right fang, and slitting the leather
I don't know.
string. Huh?
I don't know. I don't know if you saw my my note on my character sheet, but I was wanting to have like I don't want them to be like identical. I was wanting one to be
Ooh.
like a dagger and then one kind of like a bigger kind of curved short sword.
Okay, sounds good.
That makes any sense?
Yeah, that's great. So, because short swords still do count as small bladed weapons, so that's okay. Because they effectively count as if you wanted to make a bigger one, then we'd have to talk about like a sword size. But short swords are kind of like large daggers. Anyways,
Yeah.
you were able to kind of. So we'll take you probably. I would just suspect you use the smaller one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're able to kind of easily approach. And how do you kind of get it off him?
So you said it's attached to his belt.
Yeah, by the clasp, but there's leather surrounding both sides.
He's just gonna make precise slices in the leather to be able to take it off.
Okay. And how do you get close? Like you just bump up next to him?
He waits until he passes him, and then he starts following him. And then whenever he gets close enough, and there's enough people, he kind of just he tries to um he kind of like takes his finger and like puts it in his belt and is like just like walking with him for a couple seconds while he cuts it off.
Mm-hmm.
And he just doesn't notice because he's just so stealthy. He's so controlled about it.
Mm-hmm. And it almost looks like you're just like kind of like right up against him in the crowd as you're able to like slice it off and unclasp it. And yeah, you now have this pouch, and you can feel it as you do grab it. It does feel like coin inside.
As soon as he has the pouch, he's going to take a turn and depart,
Okay,
and he's going to count his earnings.
cool. Let's say, are you counting it in the middle of the crowd?
No, no, no. I'm
Okay.
gonna find like an alley or something.
Suddenly, a street rat, a blind guy, and a crazy girl start chasing you.
So I would say,
Hey, that's a bracelet.
within this pouch, you do find 20 bronze. We'll say 20, 21.
Dipper opens. Dipper like he loosens open the pouch and he just looks at it. And his face cover is folded up, but he still has his mask on, and he just whispers to himself, "Holy shit!"
So we'll say 21 bronze, and we'll say like some change of copper. So we'll say like 58 copper. Because nobody has just 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you have.
Sweet.
So back to the people in the crypt, and just so you know, oh, actually, I won't tell you that. But back to the people in the crypt. You guys stand around this void in the wall as the water slowly drips down off the interior of these things. Less and less of it drips. You can notice that inside these tubes, it is also wet above. Inside of the shaft. But anyways,
So at this point, I'm guessing we kind of understand what happened. Like a trap was tripped, and like it poured fresh water over it. I would say I would turn to the group and go, "Did anyone else see any rats come from another direction?"
I did not see which direction they came from, but I saw and killed them.
I didn't either. I saw the one that came from this direction. We can try to just check all around the crypt.
Yeah. Well, I think we should. We at least need to know where the trapdoors are so we can let the guards know.
I agree. We should get good count.
So
Yes.
1, 2. Knox, can you write down where they are? Do you have
Sure.
any paper?
No.
Oh. Um,
Not Finocchio has a little notebook in his backpack,
could you
so he pulls it out.
Oh, okay. And then I want to look for Funakuro. Go. Do you mind writing down the location of the doors?
Oh yeah, sure, I don't mind. And he starts kind of making this little sketch of the crypt, like a map. And he puts like an X where they found the magic water walls.
Okay. Funakura, you do have an int, right?
I do.
Okay, cool. You can do this then. Because you are a smart boy. Yeah,
Thank you.
Funakuro, you are able to kind of make out a rough drawing. You can't say with certainty that it's 100% accurate, but at least the parts of the crypt that you've been in, you were able to kind of map out from memory.
And then I guess we can search for see if there's any more doors open.
I agree. We should stay close together, but not right on top, so we can search fast.
So you guys searching this portion on this side?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys search through it, you do not find any more doors open.
Okay, then I guess we'll go search. I'll say it's probably a good idea to search where the other rats were killed to see if there's any doors over there.
Okay.
As you guys do pass, you do notice this area down to the left here.
Look at this area down.
If you actually move inside, you can probably see a little bit better. And also, you might be able to hit N. As you guys slowly step down the stairs, you guys come down, and inside you see two adjacent tombs.
Can I inspect them?
Yeah, you can inspect them.
Alright, well,
So, which one are
are
you
there
guys
like
inspecting
names
first?
on it?
Yes, there are names. Which one are you expecting first?
I'll inspect this one.
I'll inspect this one.
Knox is gonna stay up on the stairs, knowing that there's traps around.
Okay, so
I'll stay
Karma.
next to Uhtred
Well.
because he can't see.
So Karma.
I'm the other way.
Oh, don't step on it.
I didn't mean
I mean,
to.
you can. It doesn't matter. Karma, you look over yours. You see Lord Maxwell Redguard.
Oh, I should probably point out Karma has a better understanding of how to speak the language, but reading it is pretty hard for her. It takes some time.
You see Lord Maxwell, a loving brother to, and you see, let me think here. Let's do Edgard, and let's do Emily Redguard, or loving son to Edgard and Emily Redguard, and a loving brother to Veronica Redguard.
Then
And he seems on the message, I believe, from his death from the current year, he died roughly 50 years ago.
Okay. I'm not gonna mess with it.
Then what does it say on this one? Would I be able to somewhat read it?
Sure, this one appears to be much older.
So then Pinocchio, what you're going to hear is like Uhtred, like young, like elementary school dude, kind of sound this shit out. It's very painful.
Can you? Did you ever learn how to read?
I can read, just not very well. I only learned how to read a little bit since about a year ago.
I get it. Yeah, learning a new language is hard. Do you want me to help, or should I just let you
This
sound
is
it
my
out?
first language, and my only language.
Well, it's reading it. Reading and speaking it are two very different
Yeah.
things.
I guess you can read it.
Okay. What does it say?
It says, oh, what's his name? I actually have it written down. One second. It's Reynald. Reynald. So it's Reynald Redguard, and it says Reynald Redguard, loving son to Serana Redguard, um, and he appeared to have died a very, very, very long time ago. I believe somewhere in the neighborhood of a couple thousand years ago. His tomb is obviously a lot more worn.
Would I know who this is from my time
Yes.
during the break? Okay.
Well, no, well. So if you were in the garden stuff, Reynald Redguard, after the disappearance, because Lady Redguard, um, she appeared to be in very bad health, and they never, to common knowledge to the people around, Lady Redguard vanished into the night, and the story goes that she kind of passed on elegantly into the next world, and kind of became kind of a spirit and left this realm. Her son, though, Reynald Redguard, uh, he was, I think, I said he was about 7 at the time when his mother left. He was one of the people that, because Redguard was started by her, but she only reigned Redguard, I believe like 15 years before she passed. So she was kind of this revolutionary figure that started it. Reynald Redguard was the first one to actually establish the rule of Redguard. He lived somewhere in the neighborhood of like 700 years, and he
And
was kind of
I
seen.
guess
He was called. I think. Yes, he was called the Great Builder.
and upon hearing Panakra say this, Uhtred would say, "Oh, this is Lord Lord Reynald, the Great Builder. He basically um, built Redguard into kind of what it is today."
Yeah, because
Huh.
Lady Redguard, she had drawn plans for kind of what she wanted Redguard to become. He actually built them. He actually followed through with his mother's wishes, and he's responsible for the Great Wall that now surrounds Redwall, its namesake.
A surge of adrenaline kind of goes through Finocchio and gets much more energetic. So what did this Reynald do? What, was he like a really important figure in
He
Redguard?
was the king of the whole country. Yeah, he
And actually,
specifically. Mhm, go ahead.
one thing I should point out that Nox and Uhtred, I actually don't remember if you guys remember.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Let me think. I think the Masked Man did mention the horror of having to watch another man raise his son.
I Yes, I do. He did mention that in the diary that Helena read out to me. Um,
Uh,
That's all.
okay.
this is yeah he built basically he was the ruler of Redguard, and then specifically in Redwall, that big wall that you see, he was responsible for getting that built.
Oh, I see, I see. Then this other one here must be his father.
Yes, this is
Mm.
the other the this is the father of Lady Veronica Redguard's brother. So this is her father.
No, because remember,
Did I not understand that right?
no, so basically, these are progenitors. Remember, the Redguards have been around because I believe the current
Mhm.
year, if I pull it up. But basically, no. This is
Okay. I forget I said that.
there are there's a lineage. The
Mhm.
Redguard line goes back thousands of years.
Mm.
It's not recent history. And based on the dates of their deaths and the kind of condition of their tombs, you guys would realize that Reynald was his crypt is from thousands of years ago, and Maxwell's it seems to be recent.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a very important man to Red Guard.
I see. Well,
Well,
I will leave his resting place in peace.
I don't see any of the doors here, so we should probably head back up and search the rest of the pillars.
Hey, Finacrio, I got
Yeah.
a great surprise for Dipper. Do you want to see?
Oh, sure.
Karma kind of pulls her bag to the side, opens it, and inside you can see a bloodied wormtail.
Oh God.
Do you think
What?
you'll like it?
Oh, I don't. Um. Uhtred. I'm gonna need your opinion on something real quick. Can And he just takes a step back.
Okay. What do you need my help with?
I got a present for Dipper. Do you think he would like
Uh,
it? And
Actually,
she kind of.
I'm gonna back up. I'm sorry. So I actually went ahead and looked through the lore document, and I misspoke. So the current year, since it's 2 years in the future, is 10,900 and nine. So 10,991 BL, the age of the Bright Lord, or in the year of the Bright Lord. You guys. So when Redguard was founded, because for like a long time, not very much happened across the continent. And then around 10,000 years after a bloody war that's when the age of it was the age of conquest before that, and then it became the age of illumination. If I'm correct here, then that would mean that there's been about since Redguard was founded, it's been about and let me double check here. Oh, hold on. No, I'm sorry, I was right. Never mind,
okay.
disregard. We're good.
Um,
We're good.
so you got a present for Dipper?
Yes, that is right. Because, he's not
Is it?
here, so I had to improvise. I wanted him to feel like he was part of everything.
Okay. So what did you get him?
She smiles and opens her bag and kind of shoves it towards Uhtred.
I cautiously kind of look down, and I
It,
guess I see a rat tail.
Karma's
It's like a
smiling.
bloody steak.
Um, uh,
Pinocchio is kind of chuckling in the background.
I I think that's an interesting choice for a gift, but I don't think that's very sanitary, and you should
Yeah,
probably get him something else.
maybe you're right. Maybe we can find something better, but I will hold on to it until we do.
Yeah, I think you should, because people here at Redwall, they have different customs. And I think, in my honest opinion, I think he'll enjoy that.
I
Uh,
agree too.
I, okay. Um, at this point, Uhtred kind of thinks that Karma may be a little bit slow. Um, and may I think her and Randy may have a very interesting conversation one day. So I'm just going to kind of walk back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess we should just check the rest of this area, just kind of see if there's any more
Okay, you guys want to search this other
doors.
side?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are able to look around. Let me grab it for you. So there are 2 doors. So I believe one is right here.
Oh, do I recognize any of the other runes?
You definitely
in
do.
the paper.
So you notice that the second rune, as you're walking around, is over here.
All right, I'm gonna
So the
walk through
door's
this
here.
real quick.
I'm gonna kind of point
Nothing
at it.
Well, I
seems
guess-
nothing seems to happen.
Yeah, because I don't have the torch.
I'm gonna kind of point at the door to Fanaka and see if he could write it down on the map.
He marks
Oh, where
another
did I go?
X on his piece of paper.
And where was the other door?
The other door was over here.
I'm gonna keep on keeping an eye out for all those symbols I recognize.
You do notice, Nox, the third symbol appears to be this right here.
All right, hey, can I get a light over here for a second? I'm gonna
Here,
walk
walks
through
over.
this and see if anything happens.
Nothing seems to happen.
Interesting.
Maybe we need to walk in like the from the beginning to end of those symbols, you know?
Well, if this is the third symbol, I walked through the second one earlier.
Well, could be. Okay.
Well, never
mhm.
mind.
Well,
And
I don't see any more
Tanaka walks over
doors.
here and marks another X on his map.
I don't see any more of the doors, so I think it's safe. We could probably go up, unless you had another idea you wanted to do for the symbols. Us.
I think it's best we report first, and then we'll do the symbols later.
Okay. So I guess we all go upstairs and try to
Crap.
find
Okay.
Rex.
Well,
Is the area cleared?
what do you mean?
I don't know. Well, I don't see
Yeah.
another place to go. I don't
That's
see
fine.
another like. Is there another? Well, did we see any other places to go down?
You do not. If you're walking over here, you do see the next symbol over here. The last symbol
So
is
we
there.
know
And
there's
then
only
There's
4.
a symbol here.
there's a symbol here. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
interesting.
Bring the torch over here. It seems to do something with the torch.
We're gonna walk through
Puzzle
this one.
time. Nothing seems to happen.
Maybe we have to do them in order without walking through anything else. Let's come
Hmm.
back to the first one real quick.
Well,
Mr.
for the sake of expediency, do you guys want to say that you walk through them in order?
Yes.
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 Okay. You guys walk through them in order, and as you do, and you guys,
Rats.
it's rats. So you guys, I believe the order is bam, 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 bam. I believe it's this one, bam, and then bam. You guys, as you walk through them, they all glow this kind of familiar blue. And as you do, you guys approach this final door, the wall that you pointed out before, Karma.
The magic wall.
And as you at science wall, as you approach it, you hear a
Oh, science wall. That's right.
and it's like in a Zelda game where it's like the stone moving. And these walls disappear.
Karma turns to Finocchio with her mouth wide open.
Holy shit.
Nox checks for traps before anyone steps into the building.
Make me a perception check.
Alright. Gotta rank up that perception, boy.
Yes. Definitely check for traps before I walk through another hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Uchard before he moves.
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to go through and you grab me and stop me, and you just point.
So you're looking down the stairway?
Stomach, I
You're looking
guess.
down the stairway for traps?
Yeah, I'm gonna look down the stairway for traps.
Okay.
I think
Can I
I'm
find a
only
rock
at
and just
4.
throw
I
it
need to get
down?
my perception up. Like, jeez. Yeah, I got a 2.
You don't see any traps.
I guess after Nox grabbing me, I would also do a perception check, kind of remembering.
You really couldn't. Remember, you need the torch. Like, you can only see so
yeah.
far into it with the torch. So
Okay,
I'll let
well,
you make at it,
ignore
but
this,
I'll
sorry.
minus. Well, I'll let you make it, but you're gonna -2.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
you gotta
minus
make
the
it
bottom
two.
or blind.
So you
didn't even
did
roll
nothing.
those.
Yeah, you got nothing.
I didn't even roll it. I just dropped them.
All right,
Karma is
okay.
just gonna start walking down the stairs.
I'm going to
And
let
I'll be
Karma
right
walk
next
down
to
the
him.
stairs and see if anything happens.
Nothing
I'll
happens.
be right next to Karma.
All right, Nox.
Oh, stop, Jake!
Oh no! Oh god!
When you walk over this conveniently placed token that looks different than all the other ones.
Well, I mean, I was just
Nox
gonna
was
walk.
still at the top of the stairs
Okay.
when Uhtred did this.
Let me,
Oh, God.
there's spikes.
God damn it!
God.
So,
Okay.
so Uhtred, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Okay,
Can
give
I
me a second.
assist?
Nope.
I don't know how you'd
Just
assist me on acrobatics.
I
She
don't know.
does
Wait,
have
do you
a
mean
reflex.
oh,
So
wait,
she
no,
does have
Yeah.
a reaction.
I have reflex too.
I don't know how she
3,
can
5,
help
6.
him with acrobatics, though.
Yeah.
That's fair. I guess I would need to, like,
Can I spend a
grab
destiny
him.
point to
'Cause he-
make like the 3s roll kind of
Yes.
thing?
So this is gonna be
Okay.
a acrobatics check. To see if you can, like, catch yourself. Oh my god, Jake.
Whoa!
Whoa! Holy
You do
You
it.
didn't even need the destiny
Oh my
point.
Wow. Okay.
Triple
Yeah.
backflip
So
over
that
balls.
was a extremely difficult level 5 trap. So Uhtred.
And you fucking beat it. Oh
So
my
at
god.
Uhtred, as you begin,
He's learned.
so Uhtred, as you feel your foot give underneath you, you instantly look down. The torch right. Actually, oh, hold on, Jake. There's one problem.
I
Who's
would
got
feel
the
it,
torch?
But he could feel it give away.
Yeah,
though.
but
I
the thing
can
is,
feel it.
the thing is, you need no. But the thing is, you need to, because like you're falling into it no matter what. You need to see what's below you. That's what I was gonna give you the save on. Fanacrio's pretty close. Would let me look at the light there.
Yeah, the torch's light extends
But-
more than 5 feet. Like,
True, but I don't know if it goes down there where the spikes are. Because what I'm basically gonna
well,
make
if
Jake
he's
do
falling
is he's
into a
gonna
hole,
miss.
though.
Jake, because I did say you took away.
How about we split the difference?
No, so here's what's
and
gonna
I
happen.
just gain a small injury.
That's what's gonna happen. No, that's what happens. Because it's a level 5.
Okay.
Because you don't have a torch, you can't see, and he's got the torch over there, and it's below you on the ground, like it's in a hole beneath you. So Uhtred, you
Level 2.
let me think. Well, no, because you got a 6, right?
I'm just being realistic here,
So,
though.
so you got
Like,
a
if it's dark and I can't see very well, something's gonna go through my foot.
yeah, you got a level. So what you got. You have a level. So it was a level. You got a level 6. It was a level 5. You beat it, but you got a -2 off the end because you don't
Okay.
have proper lighting. So you're gonna take a level 1 injury. You're gonna take a minor injury. So Uhtred,
That's fair enough.
as you step down, you feel the weight of the floor give out beneath you, and you fall down. You're instantly able to see these spikes pointing up at you as the floor crumbles beneath you. You're able to step and kind of like do a landing fall and kind of land one hand down and you're 2 feet down. Your feet land, your hand lands, your left foot, as it hits, you accidentally scrape off of one of these razor sharp, rusty metal spikes in the ground,
Great.
and it slices through the underside of your foot, cutting the bottom of your foot, but not too deep. It goes beneath your skin, and you can feel the trickle of blood as you kind of have this balancing act. Your eyeball an inch away from a spike.
Karma
And you
runs over
guys
to the
hear
edge.
this. You guys hear Uhtred, do you say like, "Oh shit," or what do you say?
I'm probably like, I'm just gonna go like, yeah, oh shit, and then like scream in pain and kind of like bounce act and like just like not say anything at this point.
And you guys just look down. You guys see Uhtred fall, and as you guys kind of approach, you guys see the spikes beneath. And it looks like Uhtred is dead for a second, but as you guys your eyes adjust, you can see that Uhtred is like a centimeter above, or like a spike going through his head. And you guys just...
There's a spike going through his head.
No, it's almost going through his head. It's like he's like
Oh.
looking at it. Like Indiana Jones style.
I'm gonna rush down to the pit. Is it as deep as it looks, or is it? Oh shit!
It's
Is it
about
deep?
as deep as it looks.
Okay.
Acrobatics check.
No.
Can I? Is there any way that I can like lean down and pull him up, or do I have to use my whip?
I've got a grappling hook. He doesn't seem that deep though.
But the thing is, he can't
Yeah,
really move.
how deep is that?
Well, if you move carefully, Jake, you might be able to, but the ground here just kind of feels unsteady, and it's all like moppy and wet.
How deep is it?
It appears to be kind of what you see here.
It's at
It's probably about
least 6
4
foot
feet.
deep.
Yeah, it's like 4 to
Yeah.
5 feet deep.
Uh,
And Uhtred, you can
I-
feel
I'm still
the
not
mud
saying. I'm
around
still
you
not
kind of.
saying anything.
You can see, yeah. You guys don't know if he's alive or not, unless you make a perception check. But you can feel Uhtred, the mud around you. You're slowly sinking into it.
I should be able to see though, right?
You can see, but like he's just like you can see him breathing. Actually, he's not like you can't tell if he's really impaled. You gotta look because again, like this is like it's almost like what's the game on the floor called?
Twister.
Lava?
Twister. Yeah, it's like Twister but with spikes.
Mm.
I don't like this Twister.
Okay, Jake, you're slowly sinking in.
I'll call out to him. Uhtred, are you okay? Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just someone help me get me out of here.
Okay, if I throw you my whip and we pull you up, would that work?
I think so.
Alright, then I want to do that.
Okay, you go ahead and you unlash your whip, removing your knife, and you toss it down to him. Uhtred, do you
Mhm.
take it?
Yes.
Okay. You're able to wrap your one free hand around the whip, and as you're gonna pull yourself up.
I figured they would pull me out too. I don't know. I would try. Yeah.
So is it just Karma up there?
I would help as well.
I would like to point out you guys are in like this kind of wet, slick mud.
Oh,
I got great grip strength.
I'll keep on watch. I'll make sure that Karma doesn't fall in as well.
So you're gonna like hold her?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that's enough weight up there as you guys kind of brace. Uhtred, can you make me a climb check? This is going to be.
Oh, a climb.
Yeah, this is going to be a climb, grip/climb. This is going to be a special. Actually, we'll say it's difficult because you have to like climb and avoid all of the spikes.
Be kind to me, dice.
Ooh, you failed by 1. As you're
Damn it! I don't have a destiny point.
as you're climbing up Uhtred, you accidentally manage to stick your foot like climbing up the wall. You slip as you lose your grip for a second. You're able to catch yourself, but your we'll say your left foot again
is impaled this
is
time.
impaled on the spike beneath you.
So a level 2 injury now.
So your chest is up above on this this next level, but your feet were dangling down. And as you slipped, you just shot your foot out to catch anything, and it goes straight through your foot.
And at this point, I'm gonna go, fuck.
And Uhtred, you are speared. Your left foot is speared on one of the spikes down there.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to.
But your body, and just so you guys all know, his like top part of his torso is up.
Yeah, I want to grab like the back part of his shirt, and I'm gonna ask Finocchio. Finocchio, can you shine the light so we can see?
Yeah, of course. And he holds his torch, so you can see his foot impaled on the spike and everything around it.
And it's nice and deep in there.
Oh God.
Is it going through the other end?
Yeah, it's gone through. This is a level 2 injury. This is a medium injury. Like.
So do I have like a level 3 now? Total?
Yes. Well, no, not a level 3 total. You have a minor injury and a medium injury.
Okay.
Actually, would they stack if it's on the same body part? Probably. So it's probably a level 3.
Bleeding very profusely.
Yeah. So right now, let me pull this up here. Tell you how. I don't know why you're a trap magnet, Jake.
I know.
This is a serious injury. -3 due to all physical-based dice checks, and the character will die in time if the wound is untreated. This can be reduced by strength or armor, but you don't have that.
Yay!
But you, Jake,
Okay,
if
so-
you don't treat this, you could die.
Would he
I
not
know,
have
well-
armor being a guard?
Huh?
I'm not a guard.
He's a
yet.
cadet.
Damn.
So at this point, I'm kind of like in very much pain, and this is noticeable, and I'm like, my foot's impaled. So I would like, I'm going to kind of look at you guys. Please, Hurry up, my foot. I need to get out of this pit.
Karma looks to Nox and goes, "If I
Nox is
yank
doing
him
nothing.
off, is that worse?"
Just do it.
Uhtred, you could yank your foot off. It is going to be excruciating.
I'm gonna yank my foot off.
Okay.
I want to pull him up.
I'm gonna look up and go. I already yanked it off. There you go.
Well, hold on. As you slide your foot up, Uhtred, you feel like just pain ripple through your body as it's like one of those slow-mo scenes. Like it's kind of like in Home Alone, but with a big like spike. As Uhtred slowly drags his foot off this wet, rusty spike in the ground. And as you bring it off, your foot is just dangling. You've lost sensation in your foot besides the searing pain.
Okay, as I'm up, I'm kind of gonna like hobble on one foot and like just
move yourself up.
Just like sit down.
Are you good?
Oh, my bad, Jack. I forgot to pull my token up. I'm
Would
gonna
I?
sit down and take my boot off.
Oh.
Try to take my boot off.
Okay, you take your boot off, and the boot was actually, when it pressed through, was actually pushed into your foot. You actually can't really get it off.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna attempt, and then like as soon as I realize I can't, I want to stop.
I don't really. I mean, do you have anything we can try to cover it up with?
I don't. For now, there's nothing we can do. I need to just get up there. At this point,
He is bleeding
and
a good amount right now.
I'm gonna say, where the hell is Felix when you fucking need him?
Right.
Karma, do you have your my blood-covered cloak still?
Yes, of course.
That's probably that's no. I'm good. That has rat guts on it.
Well, it'll help stop the bleeding.
I am going to take my cloak off and then start to wrap his foot.
Okay. So are you
My
tourniqueting?
clean
Oh,
cloak.
here, make me a survival check.
Got it.
I'm not gonna. You can't reduce this injury at this point. You can't
I
fix
just
this.
want to stop him from bleeding.
But you can stop him. You can stave off the bleeding. Because Jake, like, I want to be honest with you right now. Like, you are dying right now. You could, if you leave this unattended for like the next like 25, 30 minutes, you're dead.
All right, I got it.
I know.
Okay, so Nox, you're able to wrap it up and as tight as you can and like tourniquet the leg, but the bleeding seems to be a bit better. But he is still he is very injured.
How much blood have I lost at this point?
It's hard to tell in all the wet, muddy ground. I should actually describe.
How am I feeling though? How am I feeling?
You're feeling
though?
jacked on adrenaline right now.
No, am I feeling like dizzy, loss of blood, shock?
You're definitely feeling dizzy. You can't tell if it's from the shock of being stabbed through your foot. But yeah, you feel you're in shock.
Uhtred's going to try to stand up halfly and like I guess use I don't know, just try to stand up on one leg and
I'm
like
gonna
start trying to hobble on over to the freaking to the stairs.
I'm gonna stop him and say, "You should not be walking. Here, let me help."
And I'm gonna accept help, and I'm just like, I need to get out. We need to. I need to. And I'm just kind of like rambling, kind of like shocked that this happened again. I guess you could say.
I specifically put there. I was thinking when I put that there, I'm like, Jake is totally gonna step on this.
And I did.
Let us head out.
So, Karma and Uhtred, you gotta move yourself. Karma and Uhtred hobble up the stairs. As you guys kind of lose past the... Uhtred, you're in complete darkness as you pass by
I have no idea what's going on.
So, here, can I see if I'm strong enough to carry him?
Carry him?
You can
actually, I don't have any strength.
You can make a grip / shine.
Just like, how about I just put my arm on your shoulder and then I lean up against my good leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Karma, I cannot see a thing.
Don't worry, I can see great.
It is insanely hard to move and hobble around without hitting rocks and stuff, as it is pitch black for you, Uhtred.
Do I fall?
We're gonna. If you keep moving, you might fall.
Okay, I'll wait.
What are we waiting for? I'm going to die.
Nox is going to make a quick scan for valuables before leaving the room.
Oh my god!
So
A quick scan for valuables as he's leaving the room.
So
I'll call
you look
Finocchio
around,
over.
and Nox, you notice, you kind of quick glance, you notice these weapon racks over on the right. Many of these blades appearing to be or many of the things over here appearing to be rusted and worn. This entire area in here seems like it was built, but it seems like the flooring was never put in. And it kind of looks rushed in here. And you notice these 3 chests over here, sitting in the mud.
We can come back for this later. I think we should attend to his injuries.
Hey, you don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking as
Yeah.
I am walking up.
You also don't know
not
him.
stop.
I assumed since
Take
he was
it.
looking around and now he was sneaking off earlier. I just tried to.
Well, I'm making sure there's no more traps left.
Okay, are you guys returning upstairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, with the torch in hand, you guys are able to hobble upstairs.
Can you
Uhtred,
just drag us?
you are in profuse pain. Yeah, I'm gonna drag everybody up. Hold on.
Awesome.
Okay, let me
I
drag.
was like, as much as I love this, I was not looking forward to having to walk up the stair.
Nah, I got you guys. Well, Jake, you are just my trap magnet.
I know, it's kind of great though. It kind of fits with my character, so.
Hold on here. I actually need to.
I am playing the game on veteran mode, so.
I thought somebody would have totally noticed, like, oh, this one piece of flooring looks way different than every other piece.
I just thought it was part of the map.
Well, it was part of the map.
Also, to be fair, I was walking and couldn't see very well, so I was definitely, if anyone, was going to be the one to fall into the trap.
Here, 1 second, guys. I just need to raise.
You notice the traps happen when we're in dark areas.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like when you're underground. I mean, that's the only real place for traps. You'd have to be in somewhere. Let me.
I mean, they could be in a well lit house.
Who puts a trap in a well-lit house?
People who don't want people to break in.
The kid from Home Alone.
But what if they need to come in their home?
Well, that's why it's well lit, so that way they can see where the trap is.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I forget about it.
so yeah, they're
I'm not seeing a flaw. I'm not seeing a flaw in this logic here.
Yeah, me neither. He makes a perfectly valid point.
So let me drag everybody up. So let's see here. Karma, Dipper, or no, Dipper's not here. Sorry. Finocchio.
Hey, Anakin. I kind of ended our session in the underground one pretty short by getting critically hurt. You're welcome.
Oh yes, thank you so much. Narrator, do I have any other opportunities to pickpocket anyone?
Sure, we can say you can pickpocket some other people. There's no, I won't let you make a destiny roll, but you can pickpocket some of the tourists that are looking around.
All right, yeah, I definitely want to try and stick to people that don't know, or people that look like they don't know what they're doing.
Okay. So let me drag I'm missing Uhtred.
Me, yeah.
So
you guys left me in the dark. Thanks.
So did you guys all spawn to your new tokens?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you guys are up top here. Okay, cool. So we'll deal with you real quick.
Where is everybody?
Are you guys still down there?
There we go.
No, I don't know.
I'm with
I
my
don't know where I
character
am.
now.
You guys should all.
Hit your character.
I don't know where we are though. Is the problem?
We're up just at the entrance of the.
Click the top left on your little token icon thing.
Oh yeah. See that? Hey, there we are.
So as you guys ascend up the stairs, Uhtred, you're leaving a trail of blood down as it like the wet dripping of it just
I'm gonna be right
runs down here. Let me change the ambiance real quick because you guys are out of the sewers.
Thank God. I don't think I ever want to go into the sewer again.
We will do.
I'm just
That
gonna light a torch so it's a little lighter in here because it's kind of dark. But I
warm
don't
hearth.
have a torch. I'm a little preoccupied.
Warm hearth. We will do Gothic Castle, I think. Where did it go? Apply that to everybody. So Uhtred, as you got, actually, I'm gonna turn down the rain. The rain isn't cool. There we go. Uhtred, as you kind of, actually, the Gothic Castle's like spooky. I don't like it. Hold on. We will do. I think Jern was good. Yeah, I like this. Okay, you guys ascend up the stairs.
Yep.
Uhtred, you're limping, like your face red in pain. And as you guys come up, you
I
see,
assume I'm pale.
you just see coming around the corner a familiar face. You see Luck Lightbringer, and he's holding a sword in his hand as he's like walking like distinctly towards you guys. And he stops when he sees Uhtred bleeding and the four of you, and he kind of just sits there for a second and goes, "What are you guys doing here?"
My lord.
Wait.
We just came out for a Sunday stroll. Just to say
Shut up! And he points his sword towards you. Did you just talk back to me,
Don't
peasant?
mind him, my lord. I was.
He's gonna step forward to Nox and kind of look you straight in the eyes, and he's gonna go, "What did you say?"
I want to try to like.
Look, I apologize, but our friend here is bleeding, and I'm a little stressed out.
It's no
I'm
way to
fine,
talk
my
to your
lord.
king. And he kind of looks you up and down. What's your name?
Nox.
Nox.
I don't have a last name.
Make a deception check.
Alright. Deception has been coming in clutch today. My 6th deception. Best I've got.
So let's see. What's he got? So 1, 2. So that's. He also has a 6. You beat him. He kind of, actually, do you beat him? Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, I got a 4.
He kind of looks you up and down, and he goes, "Definitely a peasant, then." Kind of looks to all of you, and he kind of.
I'm gonna try to give. I'm gonna try to give the courtesy.
He kind of pushes. He kind of pushes Nox kind of out of the way as he kind of steps forward, and he's gonna look at Karma and kind of look you up and down, and he's gonna kind of take Uhtred off of your shoulder, and he's gonna kind of help you over here to these steps over here, Uhtred. And he's gonna help you sit down. And this is kind of like a weird behavior. This kind of catches you off guard, and he kind of moves you over and he sets you down, and he looks to all of you and go, "For God's sakes, one of you go get a fucking doctor."
I'm gonna say thank you, my lord, as I try to like give the courtesy stuff to
Stop that foolishness now! And he says, "Stop that foolishness now" to Uhtred as you try to bow.
I'm going to go run and look for Felix.
Okay. He's gonna look at. So you.
Hey, I found him. No, that wasn't him. I didn't even see who joined. I was just hoping to make a good joke.
So you kind of look around. So Nox, you're running off to go find a doctor?
Yeah.
So you're just screaming, "Doctor! Doctor!"
Doctor.
So we'll deal. So you're running. I would assume you would have run out the way you came, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna So we'll deal with this first, and then I'll deal with you, Nox. So as you guys kind of run up, Luck kind of kneels down, and he kind of like looks, and he goes, "What happened down there?"
My lord, Vix, we were down there.
Hold on, stop. Which of you was responsible?
So like
stop.
Carmen.
He looks around at you guys. Which of you brought my sister down into the crypts?
I'm gonna look, and I don't want to put him on Vex. Oh crap! This is
He kind of
Yeah,
looks
no,
around.
Karma doesn't.
I'm gonna lie and take the blame for it. It was my fault, my lord. I accompanied everyone down there. I should have said something.
Make me a deception check.
I know. I'm just trying not to get Vex in trouble. Let's see. Okay, so it's just a 3. This is gonna be
He
horrible.
got a 2. But remember, if he meets, he beats. Oh no, you don't. He meets, he
He
beats.
beats.
He kind of looks to you, and he kind of sets down, and he kind of rests his sword in the ground. Those of you around can see this kind of super duper reflective silver sword with this beautiful white pommel swathed, and at its hilt it has a golden angel. And Uhtred, you recognize the sword.
I know this sword
And
very
it's
well.
actually kind of traumatizing looking at it, looking you in the face, the angel on it looking at you once again. Do you remember the name of this sword?
Wasn't it No, I actually don't. Sorry.
Okay, well I won't restate it here, but he kind of looks at you and he's gonna lean forward and get uncomfortably close to you, Uhtred, and he goes, Uhtred, I don't like to be lied to. And right now I'm being kind, and I'm treating you with respect, but you aren't treating me with respect, and I'm your king. Do you know how that makes me feel, Uhtred? Disappointed. And he's gonna get even closer as he kind of moves the sword forward towards you. Now, Uhtred, which of you brought my sister down into the crypt?
And at this point, I want to tell him the truth because like this dude scares the shit out of me. And I'm in pain, so I'm not thinking of a good way to lie. I guess. It Lady Vex brought us down there looking for a treasure. As I'm wincing in pain the whole time.
He kind of
Damn you.
looks, and he looks at you, and he looks at the other two, and he goes, who are you two? Why are you here?
My lord, my name is Karma. I've come from the Oasis. I bring a letter. I'm hoping the Redguard family can
Enough.
read
And
it.
you?
Was that
Hmm?
directed at me?
Yeah, he's like looking dead at you, pointing his finger.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Are you
Oh,
deaf?
Finocchio has his head down. He's not making eye contact. I am Finocchio, emissary from Chorus.
Ah. I did hear that one of you was coming, and he's gonna kind of stand up for a second and relax for a second. And as he lets his sword fall from his hands, it also disappears. He looks to you and kind of looks you up and down and goes, Well, I presume you're here to talk to my father? He's not here yet. Well,
Yes, I am.
he's gonna kind of just turn about heel and go and like look over towards down to the crypts, and he says, "What was down there?"
My lord, there was
Uh,
Vern.
We have taken great notes, my friend here. He has marked all the areas of which they came from.
He's gonna turn and
they
look
were.
and go, "Oh, have you now? Hand it to me."
He pulls out his notebook and rips out the page and gives it to him.
He takes it.
Those are water sealed doors. We believe there is a mechanism
I
that
know what
was
they are.
triggered,
And
and
he's gonna move, and he's gonna just brisk off. And
I bet.
you guys gonna lose sight of him as he heads downstairs.
At this point, how bad am I bleeding? Because I'm assuming the tourniquet wasn't tied very well.
There is a pool of blood on the ground. So we'll get to Nox. Nox, as you where I put you?
I'm here.
Let me get you. So as Nox, you rush down the hallway here. I'm gonna say you're gonna get over to this main hallway over here, and as you do, one second. Oh, actually, and I forgot. Aren't there 2 guards in that room with you?
Yes, there are 100%.
I would actually, you know what's even funnier? They're just standing there, like, quivering in their boots.
Yeah, the same way I am.
Hold on, guys. Where is she?
Yeah, Karma's right now just trying her best to keep the bleeding down as much as possible, but doesn't. There's no stopping this.
Yeah.
Finocchio is taking out a new, flipping to a new page in his notebook and writing down that same map.
Okay. That's gonna be an intelligence check to see if you can remember. Actually, you have the intelligence. We'll say that you can remember it. You were once, and actually, I would assume that it actually would left an indentation in your paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nox, as you like burst out, and these 2 guards by these doors kind of like flinch as you bust through these doors. And what are you saying aloud?
I need a medic.
Medic. You see, Lady Redguard and Lord Redguard kind of. They look like they're walking forward, and they both have a concerned look on their face. And as you like burst through the door, going medic. Lady Redguard kind of like looks puzzled, and she steps forward and goes, Nox?
My lady, Uhtred's been hurt.
Uhtred, and Flint kind of steps forward. Lead the way.
Alright, I'll lead them back to where I came from.
Okay, and I will just teleport them over here.
Ah, dang, I gotta walk. Freaking
Yeah.
vampire privilege.
Vampire privilege. So,
Hey,
turn into a
they're
vampire.
impressive.
Lady Redguard kind of like steps forward and goes, and she turns to these 2 guards who are just standing there like fucking shaking, like they're like the guards in the Death of Stalin. They're like, what do we do?
Oh yeah.
And they like as they're kind of as like you hear Lady Redguard and Lord Redguard coming up, they kind of look at one another and they hear footsteps coming and they go, "Oh, Cadet, do you need help?" And like so as like Lady Redguard and Lord Redguard coming in, they're like walking over to help.
At this point, I'm like kind of in and out, incoherent. So like that's my.
Lady Redguard just runs up and she instantly puts her hands on your foot, and she grabs it and she goes, "Uhtred, are you with me?" And she instantly, the second she touches your foot, you see as her hands, actually like she grabs your foot and she looks at you, and she's like trying to look, Uhtred, are you with me?
Yes. Yes. What would I refer to her as? I'm just asking this
My
outside
lady.
RP.
Somebody, we need to elevate his leg.
Yes, lady.
And she's gonna like say Uhtred, and she's actually just gonna like step forward and just pick you up. She lifts you like you weigh nothing, and she's gonna drag you up here and lay you down, and she's gonna take your leg and she's gonna keep it up in the air, and she's gonna look around and goes, "I need medical supplies now. Guard, stop standing there!" And they run off. Flint is gonna kind of kneel down beside you by your head and go, "Just hang in there. You'll be okay. It's not as bad as it looks." And Lady Redguard, she actually like takes out a knife out of her bag and cuts away the boot, and she can see this massive hole in your foot. And as she removes it, the blood inside your boot just like falls out on the ground in front of her. And she gets a look at your foot, and it is just like oozing blood. And Uhtred, you are feeling insanely lightheaded, and she's gonna like close her eyes calmly. And then when she opens her eyes, she's crying. And when she cries, actually, it's weird. They're like sparkling. And as she does, the tears drop on top of your foot. And she actually like wipes her tears on your foot. And as she does, you see slowly Uhtred. Actually, well, Uhtred can't see. Uhtred's like fucking unconscious at this point.
Uhtred's probably passed out. Yeah.
But the two of you, oh, 3 of you that are in the room, you guys see as, well, actually you can't see. You just see these teardrops hitting his foot. And she, after like a minute, she kind of just wipes away her eyes, and she's gonna go ahead and reach into her dress and pull out a handkerchief and wipe his foot. And as she does, you can see this nasty scar over this melded flesh, but he's not bleeding anymore.
I'm racking up quite a bit of scars.
Uhtred the Scarred.
Uhtred discarded. I already have the card
Yeah.
aroused.
So Uhtred, you now have been reduced down to a minor injury.
Karma turns
Also,
to Finocchio and is giving him a look of surprise and confusion.
Finocchio is kind of looking, but he's trying. He seems very uncomfortable and doesn't really know what to do.
She's gonna kind of take his foot and set it down gently on the ground, and she's actually gonna rip up part of her dress and begin wrapping his foot. Actually, no, she wouldn't wrap it yet. She needs to disinfect it. And so she's just gonna kind of wait there for a second with his foot, and she's gonna turn to Uhtred and say, "Uhtred, hello."
aren't I passed out at this point?
You can be passed out if you want to.
You told me I passed out.
She's gonna look to Flint, and she's gonna go, "Flint, I'm gonna need you to take him home." And he goes, "Fine." And he's gonna turn, and he looks to you two and goes, "Who?" And he looks to you two, Flint. And Flint, if you recall, he's kind of this big, super handsome. He looks like he looks like a great swashbuckler. He's obviously a dampire, but he's got like earrings, this really kind of just light blonde, flowy hair. He isn't dressed like a lord at all, and he wears a pretty serious sword and knife on his hip. And he kind of...
Actually, can you say that I woke up before he takes me home?
Sure.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of agree to walk myself home.
Well, you can't... Remember, you gotta talk.
I know. I'm just gonna kind of wake up and see and just kind of go and try to do I want to wake up. I want to look at Lady Redguard and go, Lady Redguard, and kind of see Flint and go, what would I do? Would I just call him? What?
You would
And
instinctually
go,
probably call him Flint, yeah, but then you'd be like, "Sir, my lord."
I'm gonna go, my lord, and then I'm gonna try to get up.
He's gonna say, he's gonna kind of look down at you and kind of smirk and go, "Hit another trap there, Uhtred?"
Yes, my lord, I did. It was a spike pit this time.
Man, well, at least it wasn't that construction site. He's gonna kind of step forward, and he's gonna look to you two over here, and he's gonna go, and he kind of looks down at you, and he goes, "Just spit in it, and it'll be fine." As he kind of turns to you, but he's got a smirk on his face. He's obviously...
Can you hear me say yes, my lord, as I actually go to spit in it?
No, you... And Lady Redguard slaps you away. She's like, "No!" And Flint is going to kind of walk up to Karma and kind of go, "Ah, I didn't know we had any Leodelphians here. I thought, who are you?" And he kind of seems really inquisitive as he studies your face, Karma.
My lord, I have this letter for you from my uncle. And she kneels down and hands it to him.
He kind of takes it and he's like, "Stand up." And he kind of takes it as he kind of undoes the note and he looks down. And his face goes from kind of being like, "Whew, Uhtred's okay," and you see kind of a grim look go over his face. And he's gonna...
I want to whisper, I knew she was a noble.
And he's gonna scrumple up the paper and he's just gonna deftly chuck it across the room, and it's gonna land in the blazing torch over here. And he goes, "Karma from Leodelphia. How the heck are you?" And he kind of...
I am very great, actually.
She's all bloody. She's bloody though, isn't
yeah,
she?
Yes.
He kind of looks at her and goes, "I hope that's not your blood."
Of course not. My uncle trained me very well.
"I think your sack is leaking."
It is a gift for my friend.
"Yeah, you're..." And he kind of just nods his head. Apparently this is he's nodding his head and "Yeah, this makes sense." He kind of looks you up and down, and he goes, "Well, Karma, actually, I'm sorry, my apologies." And he turns to you, Finocchio, and he goes, and he kind of looks you up and down and goes, "An emissary from Chorus." As he looks over you, I could tell by your decorum. I am Lord Redguard, and he kind of puts out his hand.
He does seem a little bit taken aback that he did put out his hand, but Fanaka does shake his hand. Hello, my lord. I came with Karma to Redwall.
Well, I'm sure you have important business here. Is it any with me?
Actually, we would like some shelter. We came here with not a lot of money and no place to call home for the time being.
He kind of nods his head and he turns to Nox and he goes, Nox, well, first of all, what the heck happened?
We were investigating the crypt for where the verm were coming in from.
The verm in the crypt? What? And Lady Redguard looks up and goes, verm in the crypt?
Did Vex not tell you? She came up to warn everybody.
She kind of looks.
There are verm no more.
We
killed them.
She kind of looks up. She goes, "No, there was a call through the guards in the castle. Apparently, a monster had been found, but that must have been the verm. And he kind of looks around, and she goes, "We were just in a meeting. We just got done and rushed down here." She kind of turns to the rest of you and goes, "Okay. Guards," and she turns to guards, and they go, yes ma'am, and these two Red Legion soldiers kind of walk up, secure the crypt, eradicate any of the verm down there, and stay down there until you hear from further orders. And they go, yes ma'am, and they begin to kind of march down to the stairs below. And one of the guards, as he kind of walks away, he goes, ma'am, I should inform you that Lord Lightbringer has already charged down there. She goes, what? And he goes, ma'am, you let Lord Lightbringer go down there by himself. Well, ma'am, Lord Lightbringer we thought he was quite competent, and, we'll talk later. Go now. And he goes, yes, ma'am. He just flips around and he runs down the stairs.
He's like, shit.
Yeah, so, Lady Redguard kind of turns, and as she, looks around, we're gonna say another guard enters in, and this guard is carrying what appears to be bandages and other medical supplies. And Lady Redguard is gonna take these from him and wrap up your foot really well, Uhtred. And Flint is gonna kind of turn all there and goes, yes, we had heard there were a monster in the building, possibly. Do you know where Vex is?
She went out with Dawn and the others.
And he nods his head. It is a big castle. Look, I'm sure things are fine here now. Nothing luck can't handle, and a couple guards. They're just verm. He kind of looks to Nox. Nox, are you okay?
My mic is muted. I got bit earlier, but Felix was able to see to my wound.
Did he disinfect it? Lady Redguard kind of looks up as she's wrapping Uhtred's foot.
No, he didn't have his medical supplies with him.
Come here then.
Grab. All right, I'll walk up to her.
And you guys are doing this in the middle of a throne room. Lady Redguard
doesn't. We are in the middle of the throne room.
Lady Redguard doesn't seem to give a shit.
Yeah, Lady Redguard.
My blood is just too bad we're not on roll. Too bad
yeah,
I can't put
your blood is leaving stains in the cracks of the stones in here.
Well, now it's really Castle Tombstone.
So you walk up and Nox, she's gonna treat your wounds, and you can go ahead and take away your minor injury as she bandages up and disinfects you completely.
Right.
Narrator?
Yeah.
What time of the day would it be?
Right now it's probably only noon, and they're about to leave the castle, just so you know, Anakin.
Okay. Whenever Dipper sees that it's noon, he'd probably start heading back towards the castle.
Okay.
As Lady Redguard is attending to Nox's wounds, I'm gonna reach for my boot and try to put it back on.
You're gonna try to put your boot back on?
No, I just don't want to walk around the city barefoot.
She's gonna look at you, so your foot is wrapped, and it's wrapped in this medical wrap. And the guard also brought some crutches. Well, the guard brought crutches, And so she kind of looks to you, and she goes, "Stop fussing, Uhtred." And Flint goes,
I'm
"Yeah,
gonna stop.
relax." And after Lady Redguard has done all this, Flint's gonna turn around and go, "Well, Uhtred." And Flint turns to you as you kind of hobble
gonna,
up
like-
on your crutches.
Yeah, that's what. Yes.
Uhtred,
Yes, my lord.
these two, and he turned, or Karma here specifically, while she was in Redguard, it is your job to protect her. Treat her as if she was me. And he kind
Yes,
of
my
turned.
As I'm on crutches.
And he kind of like looks and he kind of like smiles at you as he says this. And he goes, "But Karma, you can handle yourself, yes?"
Yes, my uncle and we fought together every day.
I
He trained
know.
me very well.
I'm sure he did. Emilio was quite good with the whip. As he kind of turns, and when he says Emilio, Lady Redguard kind of like, you see Lady Redguard make eye contact with Flint as he kind of just like gives like a gentle grin to her and nods. And Lady Redguard kind of steps down and helps Uhtred down off the pedestal here. And Flint is gonna turn to Nox and go, "Nox, do you have room at your tavern?"
I have some room. Depends on how many people you need to fit.
Whatever
still have
room
some
you
space
need,
left.
and he's gonna go ahead and what do you charge per? Actually, he's just gonna go ahead and hand you. He's gonna like look around and go and he's gonna look around and he's gonna pull out his pouch and he's gonna go ahead and lay down. He goes, "Per person, what is that per day?"
That's a good question, narrator. How much is a
Let me see here. So we can
how
just look
much
up
is an appropriate level?
D&D tavern costs. So
Narrator, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
okay. So let me look at expenses here. So, for comfortable, it would be 2 bronze a day. For wealthy, it would be 4 bronze a day. And aristocratic would be 10 bronze a day minimum.
So they're comfortable, wealthy, and aristocratic.
So comfortable. So wretched costs nothing. Squalid is 10 copper. Poor is 20 copper. Modest is 1 bronze. Yes. Modest is 1 bronze. Comfortable is 2 bronze, and then wealthy is 4 bronze.
I'm gonna say we have like the third and second highest left.
So
it's
wealthy and
like a
comfortable?
nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of looks to you and goes, "What is that? 4 bronze a day?"
Yeah.
He's gonna like click and he's gonna go, "Well, you'll need a room for Uhtred, Karma, Finacrio here. Here." And he's gonna go.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we do have another companion. He was not comfortable entering the castle.
Oh.
It
And
is the friend whose gift I have.
And he's gonna tick out some more coins, and he's gonna go, here, and he's just gonna hand you this big bag of bronze. And he goes, "That should be 125. That should take care of the." And he goes, "You do the math, and if we need to pay more, let me know when they run out of that." And he kind of just is nonchalant about it, and he's gonna turn to Uhtred, and he goes, "Well, I'm glad you're okay, Uhtred. That you took quite the spill. Unfortunately, no more sparring sessions for a while for you."
Yes, my lord.
He's gonna kind of grab you for a second as like he's kind of being harsh with you, and he's gonna grab your shoulder and he goes, "I'm glad you're okay."
I want to say thank you, my lord. I hope we'll be able to spar soon.
He's gonna pat you on the back. That a man.
My lord, you do sparring sessions.
I do. And Lady Redguard kind of rolls her eyes. I do.
Can I join?
You've never heard of me?
I have not heard of very much.
Then he's gonna turn around to everybody and be like, I'm the Laughing Storm. And Lady Redguard is
Sounds
gonna
very
walk off
impressive.
at this point. And she's gonna point past the guard and go, get back to work. And she kinda like huffs off. And Flint kinda goes, my exploits are quite legendary. I was a man of the sea, some time ago, before I, decided to try ruling for a bit. You sure you've never heard of me? He kind of like,
My mom says the world is very dangerous.
well, your mom's a, I mean, regardless, Nox, and he's gonna turn to you, and he's gonna hand you 4 more gold, or bronze, and he's gonna go, Nox, can you, do a small task for me? Buy her one of my, memoirs, would you?
Of course, my lord.
And he's gonna hand it over. Anyways, and he's like just counting the money. He's like, "Is that how much a book costs?" He's like, "I haven't bought books in a while."
Is that how much a book costs?
And he kind of just turns and goes, "Well, I really should get back to greeting all of these pompous jackasses who keep entering my city. But you all take care. Karma, if you wouldn't mind, tomorrow when you're feeling better and Uhtred can walk, would you please return to the castle?"
Of course.
Yes, and as you guys kind of move in, you see Vex kind of come running in, and she kind of jolts in, and she kind of looks around, and she goes, What the heck's wrong with Uhtred?"
Does she see all the blood?
There's just blood everywhere. And she goes, What happened?"
There was a spike trap.
Uhtred had a spill. Kind of like smirks. "He's fine now. Your mother treated him." She goes, "Dad, he's hurt." And he goes, "Oh, he'll be
I'll be fine.
Yes,
I'll
exactly.
be back to the training tomorrow.
No, you won't. Nick smirks at you. You're not a vampire, you mudblood. Well,
A hint of racism is great. I love it. That's hilarious.
I kind of looks at you and he like smiles and sneers, and he looks to Vex and goes, "What the hell did you get up to down there?" She goes, "Dad, the crypts, the walls, verm were let loose in the crypt somehow. Somebody, I don't know. It's always been safe down there." And he goes, "Yes, I know. Look, Vex, why don't you come with me down there? Let's go see what's going on down there. We'll make this quick, though. I have business to attend to. Actually," he turns, "Vex, why don't you take them instead? I have things to do. I can handle this. I know, Dad. I know you can handle it." And he goes, "I'm glad you know that." And he's gonna like strut off. He goes, "It was a pleasure to meet all of you." As he turns and he takes like a deep bow. "Now, if you don't excuse me, I gotta go kick some ass." And he runs off. As he kind of like drops his cloak on the ground and kind of unsheaths a sword or a knife and walks off down the catacombs. And she kind of rolls her eyes and she goes, "Are you okay, Uhtred?"
Yeah, I'm okay. It feels a lot better now. We found the treasure while we were down there, though.
"You did?" And she kind of like leans up. "What'd you find?"
Well, I found a spike trap.
And?
I say jokingly, and it looked like there was like some chests back there near some weapons racks.
Well,
Vix, I have a very important question.
She's gonna like look over her shoulder at you.
Do you know a man named Luck?
Yeah, I know Luck Karma. He's my betrothed. As she kind of like turns to you.
Oh, well, he's very angry.
Yeah, he can, and she kind of looks around, and she looks over to the guard, and she points, she goes, "If you fucking say a word of this to anybody, I'm gonna have you, like, fired or something, or executed." And he goes, "Ugh," and he, like, stops, and she turns back.
Does he just walk away?
He just kind of, like, looks and goes, and he just kind of, like, leans his head down, and he kind of just, like, walks around the corner and leaves. And she turns back to, Karma, and she goes, "Yeah, he can be a bit of an asshole sometimes."
Yes, but I'm worried that it will be directed to you.
Are she about to dime me out? Oh my god.
She kind of smirks and goes, "Don't worry, Karma. I can handle myself." And for all of Luck's flaws, he does have some very admirable qualities. As she kind of looks down her feet.
Oh, I see. He have money.
She kind of looks at you and blush and goes, "What?"
My mom says that men are only good for few things: money and power.
She kind of looks at you and goes, "Your mom sounds crazy."
My mom is very great. She loved me so much.
She kind of looks at you as you're covered in blood, smiling. Like
her
my
bag's
mom.
dripping
Sitting
too.
here
Her bag
counting this big bag of money.
Yeah, Nox is sitting there, and she goes, "Nox, where'd you get that money? You didn't steal it, did you?"
No, I didn't this time.
Did you
Your
grave
dad-
rob my ancestors, Nox?
No.
Technically, about the money, you are correct. So I won't leave it. And she kind of looks at you, and she kind of rolls her eyes,
Yeah.
and she goes, "What's it for?"
It's for housing for your lovely guests. Your father handed it to me just a moment ago.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. And she
For as many
turns.
days as this is, I'm still counting it.
Is it enough? She turns.
It's enough. I'd like to know how many days it's good for.
Anyways, she turns to. She kind of looks and smirks as she's gonna kind of look at Uhtred, and she's gonna kind of say, "Uhtred, do you want to just ride on my back?"
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
I'll be fine. Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
Let's get out of here. And she's gonna walk,
Right
and as she kind of turns, she's gonna turn to she's gonna turn to Karma and go. And last thing, Karma, if that's what your mom believes, your mom's wrong. That's not what you want. And she's gonna turn back. And so we're gonna lead you guys out, and let's go to Nox's Tavern. Actually, we'll take you guys out front here, so that you guys can talk to Dipper.
First time in my tab.
Yeah.
When Dipper sees everyone, or when Dipper sees the drawbridge lower, he stands up from the rock that he was sitting on, and he puts his sketch pad away. And when everyone runs up,
One
goes,
person hobbles.
he goes to he kind of he examines Uhtred, and he makes a kind of that looks like it hurts face, but he walks up to Fanacrio and Karma, and he says, "Oh my god, I was starting to think you guys were moving in."
Karma actually has a gift for you.
I do. I picked it
Whoa.
up myself.
A gift for me?
I know
got him a
you missed out,
Gift?
and I wish that you were part of everything. And so I thought to myself, how can I make it seem like he was part of it? And I said, oh, I will just bring him back some of what I did. And what I did was I killed a monster, and here's its tail.
And she hands you this wet, bloody, slug-like tail.
And she's smiling very widely.
Karma is
She's
just,
still bloody.
yeah, she's covered in blood, and Vex is just kind of standing there, in disbelief, oh.
Karma, I really don't know what to say. He pauses and he points at it. It's just laying in his hand. He says, "You didn't take this off of a living rat, did you?"
No,
Well,
I
actually-
waited till it was on the floor in pain, slowly bleeding out.
You would know this is a verm, by the way, because you would know that.
Oh yeah,
You know enough about monsters.
He gives a sigh of relief, and he says, "Thank you, Karma. I really appreciate it."
Of course, I know that you probably would have joined in if you were there.
I'm gonna kind of like, if I was close enough to Nox, I was gonna whisper something, but I'm not gonna do that.
You can do it.
No, I'm gonna like lean into Nox and go, he actually liked it.
So Dipper he wraps the rat tail in a cloth or the verm tail in a cloth and puts it in his bag, and he walks over to Finocchio and he says, "So what's Verm doing in the castle?"
We actually don't know. It seems as if everyone else was really surprised by it as well.
Well, from what we were able to figure out was there was what Karma says is science doors. As I'm kind of like laughing, something was triggered and fresh water was poured over doors with the rune on it.
Dipper,
you would know. You would actually know something. You would know like science is another word for spellcraft.
Yeah, I see. Dipper, at this point he has his face cover up, but his mask still on, so you can see his eyes up. And you guys are just telling him everything that you guys did, and he's just so confused trying to put together all of these pieces.
I haven't told him that I'll have my foot unless he asks. I won't.
Vex is gonna kind of step forward and approach you, Dipper, and kind of just confidently stride up and go, "It's a nice day to meet you. I'm Vex," and she kind of puts out her hand. And you are.
He takes off his glove of the hand that his right hand is dominant hand because it's covered in tail blood. But he shakes her hand and says, "Nice to meet you. I'm Dipper."
She kind of looks you up and down, and she kind of takes like this long handshake with you. She kind of looks you up and down. And for a second, as you're kind of close, she's able to kind of look beneath your cloak, and she peers at something on your hip, but she quickly looks away. And she shakes your hand and goes, "Well, Dipper, what brings you to my city?"
"Well, I'm just going where the wind blows me, I guess."
Well, as she kind of looks around at everyone, the wind right now is blowing us towards Nox's and away from here.
Lead the way. I will follow.
Right.
Come on, Cripple. As she looks at Uhtred, and she kind of sneers over her shoulder.
It's not that bad. I could probably walk without the crutch.
Dipper walks over to Uhtred and he says, "Would you like some help?"
No, I'm fine.
Oh, if you helped him, he couldn't be so masculine. She kind of smirks.
And I'm gonna. That's what I have the crutch for.
So
as they're walking, Dipper says, I'm sorry we never really got a chance to introduce each other. You probably know I'm Dipper. What, Storm was it?"
Yeah, that's my last name. My first name's Uhtred.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Uhtred. And he walks over back to Finocchio and Karma, and he puts his face cover back on.
Okay, let me get this going.
Excuse me, Lady Vex. I plan to meet the Emperor tomorrow to give him.
We all plan to meet the Emperor, and the Emperor's not going to be here for another 2 days. He's cutting it close like usual. She kind of smirks as you guys walk out of the castle towards. You guys pass by the barracks. Uhtred, as you kind of pass through the streets.
Do I see Michael?
You do see. Well, you see Michael, but you see like Michael. Oh, actually, no, you don't see Michael. You see various other people in the guard with you, and they kind of like one or two stop and go, "Storm, are you all right?"
And I answer back with, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing but a flesh wound."
They kind of look and goes, "That's not a flesh wound. I can smell it on you." One of the Dampire Red Legion kind of like smirks.
While this is going on, and Dipper is with Karma and Finocchio, he leans over to Karma and he says, "So, were you able to get your letter to the king or whatever?
Yes, I was. He told me
Wait,
to
this
come back
isn't
tomorrow.
Noxus?
This is Noxus.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yep, there's
can't,
2
like,
buildings.
escape.
1 second, I'm trying to drag everyone's tokens up.
Oh, I only see one building. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Weeping Anvil. This over here is
Oh.
Noxus.
Oh,
yeah, on
my
the left,
bad.
yeah.
Okay, it just loaded me on the Weeping Anvil, so I was very
Yeah,
confused.
me too.
Sirius is not here. Never mind. Small Paul. Uhtred.
I love Small Paul.
Top tier character.
He is top tier.
Like, does Koyo have a gravestone and I have a rock?
Koyo. You do have a rock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, we had
Oh,
Randy
no.
place a large rock where we buried you. I believe I buried
yeah,
you with
there's
your
a rock,
diary,
yeah.
though.
And I'm
I believe
pretty
we
sure
buried you
the
with your
rock.
diary.
Part of the
Yeah.
forest missing there.
I'm pretty sure the rock is overgrown too.
Yeah, it is. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Nox, as this is the first time I've been back here in a while. Wow, you've really fixed the place up.
Yeah, it cost me just about everything I own, so I need now. The only thing left is to get Randy to stop drinking.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Vex is gonna just kind of strut up and go. I really do love what you've done with the place. I can't. Are you ever gonna tell me how you could afford this?
Awkward moment.
Out of character, perhaps when the statute of limitations is up.
She just kind of looked back because you're just quiet smirking, and she goes, "Whatever." And as you guys come in, you guys see customers kind of like sitting around, and they go, "Oh, finally some service, Nox." As you see a couple of your regulars.
Yeah.
Do they not
I'm going
see,
to
like-
just immediately just rush around the bar and just start grabbing stuff.
You hear
is
noise.
Randy back with us?
You hear noise from back. You hear noise from back from somewhere.
Oh.
you're-
Is Randy here still?
You hear. I have Randy somewhere, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was gonna have him, like, show them the rooms, is all.
You can call for him.
Hey, Randy.
Whoa,
I thought he'd just be with
What?
us.
What?
Wasn't he, like,
what?
did he just walk back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Don't come in here, Nox.
Oh, no. Is he in the back?
Don't come in here. Yeah, you hear him coming from the back. You gotta go. You can right click in it.
Open.
Yeah, there you go.
Crashed my game last time. Okay, there we go.
Oh, and you see Randy
Oh
sitting
my
on the
God.
ground with a big tub of ale. He's like holding it around him as he's kind of hugging it, and his head is down in the like water, and his face is kind of in bear mode, and he's hugging this big barrel. And he goes, "Oh," and his big chubby belly it's riding on. He goes, "Oh, don't be angry, Nox. The voices said I had to drink more."
The voices? Wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nox. I lied. There are no voices. I just wanted to drink more.
Randy.
It's free though.
No!
But it always comes back when
No!
I drink it. But, I'm sorry, Nox.
Randy, I can't have you constantly be drinking. You're gonna run me into the ground, and then we'll both be on the street, and then there'll be no more drinks at all.
Oh, well. He kind of like looks
Try to
down
roll,
at the
like,
air.
persuasion
Yeah,
to get him
sure.
to cut back a little bit.
Sure. We'll say
Where's my,
that
persuasion?
I will
Oh,
make.
shit. I don't have anything in persuasion. What the heck?
I don't
Okay,
think you need persuasion. Randy has
I
negative
mean-
intelligence.
You could also just lie to him and tell him something scary. Be
Yeah, that's true.
deception.
I don't even know. I don't want to lie to him though.
It'd be like if you drink too much, you explode.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'm sorry. Randy,
What?
if you drink too much, you might explode, I've heard.
What?
This is what Felix has said, and he's a doctor, remember?
I'll make Randy make a perception check.
Okay.
This will be so roll a deception against his perception. Now
Is
I'm
deception
giving
always going to be rolled again? Oh, I guess
you're
perception's
lying.
going to be nerfed. Yeah, but I was like, because it seems like perception is
Well,
always.
I'm not gonna take his strength points because I think we're actually gonna here swap over to perception being just reflex.
Yeah, but it seems like everyone that has perception has like 3 points of it just because it's.
Well, it's so good. It's one of the best
Other
stats in the
than-
game.
Yeah, that's true. But,
So I'll
okay,
roll for Randy here. So Randy
I
actually
forgot
takes
Randy
the
actually
negative.
doesn't have perception, probably.
He
think I
fails.
got this.
He crit fails. Yeah, you got it. He goes, explode! And he like chucks the ale across the room as it skids and slides, and it like teeters as it almost falls over, and then it sloshes back down. He goes, oh, I don't want to explode!
Alright.
Who's the cat?
Is
Actually,
the cat
I know
here?
you! I can see you over here, Dipper.
Are you meant to be over here?
No, I just got back. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to find where everyone is.
Hey, get out of here! What are you doing back here?
You see, like,
Sorry, hold on. No.
Looking for a
what are you
bathroom.
doing?
Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Randy kind of turns to you.
Shift and click, and you can tell.
Yeah. Randy kind of turns to you, goes, I don't want to explode, Nox. I don't want to die.
Hey, it'll be all right. I think you're good, just as long as you don't drink any more ale ever.
But Nox, and you can see like his brain trying to think a way out of not ever drinking ale again, and you can see like the ultimate terror coming over his face. It's like he's losing a dear friend, and he goes,
Maybe not ever. Okay, I'll talk to
I
Felix.
trust you, Nox.
Okay.
Okay.
Just at least no more for the rest of the month.
I'm freaking
okay?
out. I'm freaking
Be
out.
safe.
Randy's gonna like look around and goes, ooh, and he's just gonna like flop over on the ground and just pass out,
Alright,
and he's
I'm
gonna be
just gonna leave
snoring.
him there. I'm just gonna leave
While
him
they
there.
were doing
I do not have
that,
the strength to deal with moving him.
while they were doing that, I was going to find a table and sit down.
Okay. There's a table towards the back there.
All right, I'm
Right.
also
Oh,
gonna
there's
grab some
the-
drinks while I'm down here to bring him back up.
Actually, here, we'll say that this person here is walking up to the counter here. You guys can have this table over here. Actually, here, yeah. A bunch of these people are gonna walk up to the counter because they actually want ale.
Well, this is going
I just
on.
wanna
Dipper is going to. He's going to approach Finacrio and Karma, and he says, "So, this is it. Is this where we're gonna stay?"
Yeah. Karma, do you know how long you're gonna stay?
Well, I just have to finish my important mission so that my family is proud of me before I go back.
Oh, I see. No pressure.
Well, do we? He kind of pulls him in a little closer. Listen, do we know if we can trust these people?
They have.
I'm
been
assuming
people.
Vex isn't
They're a
right
little
here.
bit
I'm gonna
shady.
say Vex is gonna go stand over here with Uhtred.
I'm pretending I'm sitting. I just didn't want to put myself. I didn't know I could put myself in a chair. Hold
Yeah.
on. Oh,
They are a little bit
Oh.
shady.
oh.
They've been sneaking off and lying, so we should be a little bit on the guard.
I wasn't even with you guys, and I think that there's more going on here that we don't know about.
I agree. When we were down there, they for some reason looked very terrified and told very bad lie.
When you were down where?
We were in the sewers.
You
The
were
crypt.
what?
We were in the crypt, not the sewers. It did.
Oh,
look
that's
like
right.
sewer, though.
They were talking about sewers. Something bad happened in sewers, and something about big giant monster that destroys city and church.
Dipper kind of looks just like extremely confused as Karma's saying all of this, and he goes, "Wait, so what exactly did you guys do?"
We went on very important mission with Vex down to her family graveyard, and when we were there, a bunch of rats they came out of the worms, and we killed them. But some of them got hurt, and when we went to go look around, that is when Uhtred got hurt, and now we are here.
That's basically the gist of it.
I can't believe that she made you guys go with her.
It was very important mission.
She was
should
looking
have
for
been
some
there.
type of treasure.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I should have been there to help, and I should have just taken off my mask.
That is okay. We were okay, but next time we should all stick together.
I agree. Well,
And you don't you have boundaries, and even though you couldn't enter, you wouldn't be able to enter the castle. I respect that.
thanks, Finocchio.
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, why don't we get all this mushy stuff out of the way and get a drink?
I think I could really use a bath.
And as you guys are
maybe.
as you guys are standing there, oh fuck. As you guys
Just kill Randy. No.
Randy Kamiyamiyas.
While they were talking, I
Oh, no.
explained to back what happened with
What
Yo,
the hell is going on in there?
So hold on. So Vax is sitting there with Uhtred, and she kind of looks as the three of them are over there talking. And actually, we'll say that for the sake of like realism, you guys are like over here. And Vex kind of leans into you, Uhtred, and she goes, "So, what's your read on them?"
It's hard to tell. I mean, it doesn't make sense for an emissary to have no money, and also the
Well,
fact that
he's an emissary, all right, but we haven't had an emissary from Chorus in a long time. They keep to themselves, Uhtred. It's
Okay,
strange that he's here.
and then Karma, the fact that she looks like she's 18 and has never heard of a mirror, thinks that everything's evil, and then no one heard about the harvester in the city is kind of odd. And then
Yeah.
I straight up just don't trust Dipper. He wouldn't take his mask off, so that means he's hiding something.
Well, we were all hiding something back then, Uhtred. I kind of look for you.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're
then,
okay. I should tell you something though. Karma, I don't know about Finocchio there. It's hard to tell. The chorus. Chitinkin don't have. They have a very different structure and way of life than we do here.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I mean, they made progress there for a while, but they've kind of reverted back, and she kind of like dips her head. Regardless, it is odd seeing here, but Karma. I don't know. I don't know what I get. I can't get quite a read on her. She kind of like looks over across the room at Karma. You guys are having this conversation. She goes, she's hiding something. I think.
Yeah, she lied to me about being a noble.
She's definitely a noble. As she kind of leans back.
Which seemed odd. And then Finocchio covered for her.
And as for this Dipper character, I don't know. He kind of reminds me of you.
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe go easy on them. You never know, but
yeah.
She kind of leans back. Who knows? They could always turn out to be you know.
Yeah. And then I need to tell you. So as I was coming up, Luck came over and asked questions. I tried to tell him that it was just us, and I mean he knew his sister was down there, so I was just told him I accompanied him. But he kind of forced me to tell him who brought us all down there.
Oh, I'm not worried about Luck, Uhtred.
Okay.
Look, Dawn is fine. We brought her back up to her room. Felix is taking care of her. Me and Sirius got some guards, and we looked around the rest of the castle. There's no more verm. I've gone down there my entire life, Uhtred. Since I was a kid, there've never been any verm, and I mean, I don't know.
It looks like besides the trap that I hit, looks like a mechanism was started, and I saw these big pipes dripping with water in some of the pillars, and
More
they
spellcraft. She kind of sighs. Yeah, those. Well, because I mean, that down there is actually remnants of old.
Mhm.
A lot of Castle Tearstone is built on top of old Siren ruins, and sometimes the line between what we built and what was already there get blurred.
I think the verm came up through the pipes.
Probably. It's too bad my uncle isn't still here. He had quite the mind for this sort of thing. I never knew him, but regardless, I wouldn't worry about luck.
Okay, I just wanted to give you the heads up. I tried to not say anything, but at
Don't do
the
that
end
next
of the
time.
day, my hands were tied. Yes, I learned very quickly not to do that.
Uhtred, and she kind of leans and looks at you. Look, I know luck. A lot of people don't see eye to eye with luck sometimes. Regardless of that, and she kind of leans forward. Luck is a dangerous person. Don't do that. She kind of leans back away from you. Can we get a drink over here? And as she says that, these people who are at the bar are kind of like going, "Oh, Nox, where's I want some moon juice." And this guy
I've been handing it out to him.
This guy in the corner goes, "I want some fucking moon juice. I've been sitting here all day."
I bring some out from the back from them.
I'm not worried about what moon juice is.
He takes it, and you can see this kind of like luminescent, glowing drink. And he kind of goes, "Cheers, mate!" And he kind of like turns around, and he sits down, and he's been sipping this. And as he does, he's kind of leaving like this like glowing like foam on his lip as he drinks this down. This lady goes, "Mate, do you have any 6 winters in stock? It's been quite a hot day." And
sure thing, coming right up. And I, in for you. I say to the next person.
I'll also have a moon juice.
All right, moon juice and a 6 winters, and
You fall through the door, the trap door.
There goes my hero.
Aim for the bushes.
Watch it, man. Yeah, here I can.
He keeps the alcohol in. He keeps all of the alcohol in a pocket dimension.
Yeah. What's that?
Hey, Jack, me falling into the trap for the second time. There goes my hero.
Anyways.
Narrator, I'm going to now that we're in a more comfortable location, I'm going to actually change into my cat form.
Oh, this one is.
You're gonna do it here?
That's
Okay. Go ahead. It's your Felcraft roll, and it is a level 2.
I can roll it. There we go. God damn.
Do it. As you kind of like begin to concentrate, you aren't quite able to do it, and you kind of go drat.
He kind of gets a little sad actually. He feels like he should be better at polycraft than he is.
I'm gonna kind of ask Vex what she wants to drink and get up and wait for Nox.
Want some beer? She looks over to get some of that steadfast stout. I think Nox still has some of it in stock.
No, I'm just gonna wait up over here, kind of leaning up against the bar in between the stools.
We lost Nox.
Right.
Oh, there he goes. He's coming back.
Nox comes back out and serves the patrons.
Okay. I think Uhtred wants.
Hey,
some
Uhtred, what can I get for you?
Lady, Vex wants a steadfast stout, and then what do you have that's harder than ale?
Centaur's Stagger.
Grain alcohol.
Yeah.
I want to just put down a bronze. That should cover it, right?
Sure.
That's a lot. So I think.
Okay.
So I think cause
copper. Yeah, like a couple copper, not like a whole.
Yeah,
bronze,
not
but
All I
a
have
whole-
is a bronze. All I have is a bronze. Can you?
let me look.
Give me
Yeah, I have
change?
change. Yeah.
So a
that was-
gallon. So ale costs for a gallon of ale that would be 20 copper. For a mug, it's 4 copper.
What did I just buy like 80 gallons of ale?
Yeah, you don't want to spend that much. You can also buy food and stuff. I'm actually gonna send this to you, Nox.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. On Discord.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to ask him
I'll
to
send
break
this in
the-
player resources actually. Actually, no, I'll do game mechanics.
just-
if
I'm
you
just
look, if
gonna-
you scroll down on that page there, it has a bunch of the lists for you.
I'm just going to go ahead and hand him the bronze for my kind of drink of grain alcohol, and then Vex's ale.
Oh, actually, here, everybody here, I'm gonna start doing exhaustion. Well, this is the morning, so most of you
wait,
probably aren't that exhausted.
is-
Never mind. You
is
guys,
this silver the equivalent of the
I'm
copper
probably
here?
exhausted.
what'd you say?
What? Wait. So a mug is 4 copper. It says on this list. So would that be 4?
That'd be 4 copper. Copper translates
4 copper.
equal. Yeah, and then
And
again,
then
so silver, so SP, 10 copper is 1 silver. So then 20 copper is 2 silver from D&D.
okay. So is 100
Bronzes are
copper
silver.
1 bronze?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't we have like an intermediary thing and then just have gold be gold? Like have a silver.
Because the thing is, well, because just this works better because then actually we have more of a difference between the different units of value.
Okay. That's fair,
It's
I
more
guess.
it's actually more like similar to what our currency actually is. It doesn't make sense to have like a bill every like increment of 10 as much as like every 100.
Okay.
Narrator.
Yeah.
Can Dipper kind of look around this? So this is like a tavern.
Yeah, so Nox, so as you guys kind of walked in, you saw this is called Ella's
Fuck, I'm
Tavern.
really gonna have to be keeping track of my
Commerce sim.
coins now. Yeah. So
Um,
9
Dipper-
plus 128. Let me bust out my calculator.
Dipper.
Okay, so
Dipper.
That should be 137. So anyway,
7.
but you guys, so I'm sorry, what were you doing, Dipper?
Dipper, can I like look around the tavern and see if there's anything that I can learn about the rest of the people that we've met today?
Sure. So when you walked in, you saw this is called Ella's Tavern, and it has this kind of like mural drawing on the door of what appears to be this kind of young girl. She looks kind of similar to Nox, and so you notice that. You can notice that this place, it's not super duper high class, but it's comfortable and it's in a nice part of town. I believe you guys are in Castle Ward. And you do, let's see, what can you notice about people? You can tell that
The
Uhtred and Vex
bartender is
apparently
very
drink.
handsome and intelligent.
Yes, indeed.
I get my drinks and I head back.
Yeah.
I guess and
Yeah.
we'll figure out the monetary.
Do we want to
stuff
worry
later.
about like small change from this? Because it seems like if I'm actually taking coins from them, it's just gonna bog down with expenses and profits and shit.
Well, I'll tell you just how much they pay you. It's up to you if
Sure.
you actually want to like have a business.
I'd rather like if it's okay. It seems like a lot of work to do that. Maybe just have like gross income.
Okay,
and
we'll do it
then
like that.
Randy expenses and
Okay,
shit like
we'll
that.
do it like that. We'll handle that in between the session. We'll have to say like sometimes you devote time to the business like restock
Yeah.
and stuff. Sounds good.
I'm gonna say, hey Randy, could you show our guests up to their room on the second floor?
Oh, okay. And kinda, like, walks out.
The two on the end. Actually, wait, how many people are staying here?
All 3 of us.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Well, actually,
name's
late. Flint only paid for 2.
No,
No.
he paid
He
for
gave
everybody.
extra money.
He even
No,
paid
yeah,
for you.
He gave me like enough
He paid
for.
he paid for
I
Dipper.
don't know why
He
he
paid
paid for you.
He paid for well,
But-
because apparently if you were there, you would have heard like Uhtred has to look after Karma now.
Oh gosh, yeah, I have to stay
Oh,
here. I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
So
This
you're
sounds
so
perfect.
Dipper, Finocchio, Karma, and Uhtred have to stay here. And Randy's gonna kind of turn to you guys and goes, "Hi, I'm Randy."
So I guess I gotta go up then. So I'm gonna take like a sip of my hard liquor and just put it down here, and then just hobble on over here.
Can I show you guys to your rooms?
Yes, please. I
Um,
think I could use a bath.
Oh,
yes, thank you, Randy.
Don't drink the ale though; it makes you explode. And he kind of like just walks past you nonchalantly.
Dipper says,
And as he's walking
what?
past Vex here, and actually all these people at the bar, he goes, "Don't drink the ale!" And he's gonna run over to Vex and smack it out of her hand. And Vex goes, "Hey, I was
Randy!
drinking it. It makes you explode. Be careful. Take cover!" As he runs out of the.
Excuse my associate.
Runs out of the
he's,
building.
Not the brightest.
He like
I'm
tips
gonna
her.
grab another mug for Vex. from
Come
the
this
back.
way. Come on.
Yeah. Karma
what?
just looks
You're
at
leading him
Finocchio,
outside?
absolutely mortified.
As Dipper passes Vex, he kind of shoots her like a "I'm watching you" look.
Oh yeah, I forgot the
Vex
stairs
kind
are
of just like
outside.
smiles at you and like kind of like just looks at you like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't mean it like that. It wasn't like a "I'm watching," more of like a he's keeping an eye on her.
Like,
Yeah, she's still gonna look at you and be
watch
like, "What the?" Like she's trying to like sip on the ale, she gets knocked out of the hand, and as you're walking by, you're giving her like the stank eye, and she kind of like looks at you and just like her eyebrows just froze. She's like, "What the fuck?" And she kind of
I
just
want to
looks.
go to Dipper, and once we're out, I'm like, you do realize who that is, right?
That's Lady Veronica.
I didn't. I wouldn't really care if it was the Bright Lord himself.
She's the daughter
Sacrilege!
of Lady
You heretic!
Redguard and Flint, who are the king and queen.
We are good servants of the Bright Lord, you heretic. Your kind are why we have problems.
Randy,
Excuse me?
you know I'm not
That's what the
religious.
pastor says.
Okay, jeez. Randy's gone for one session.
Didn't Randy become a religious fanatic?
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
if he's an NPC now, I get to control him. So I'm gonna say, in the 2 years, he didn't have much to do, and one day while walking by, one day while walking by the church, minding his own business, they stopped him because he looked like an able-bodied young man, and they asked him if they could help him move some rocks, and he did. And then after that, he
hey, don't
took up
help
a
the
passion.
priest. That's what I learned.
Okay. Well, so you guys, we'll have to split you up. Does anybody mind sleeping in the same room?
Dipper says, "I'll share a room with Finocchio," and he nudges Finocchio.
Yeah, we'll share a room.
If you ever want, you can sleep with me too. I'm a good sleeper. Well, anyways,
I don't know
Thanks,
about
I'll
that.
keep that in consideration.
he's gonna go. Here's one room here. It's a good bed. I slept in this bed twice.
Oh, that's nice.
Can we see like hairs on it?
It looks nice-ish. You can
Probably
tell that
clean,
it's maybe a little bit like it's
sagging in the
middle. Just a little bit. Anyways,
So who's getting this room, Randy?
who wants this? I don't know. I don't work. Actually, I do work here.
Randy, you do work here.
Uhtred, you're making my brain hurt.
I can take this room, it's fine.
Okay. And he's gonna close you in the room.
Will you show me where the bath is?
He's gonna
first?
lock the door.
Randy, you can't lock guests in the room.
Huh?
It is just like
Unlock
home.
the door, Randy.
Okay. And he's gonna open the door up.
And hand her a key.
Okay, and he hands you a key.
Thank you. Will you show me where the bath is? I am a little covered in blood.
Oh, I usually have to look around. It's hard finding my way around here. I've only lived here for 2 years.
Would it be this? Would it be to say since I've spent time here? I would assume that like I would sort of ish know where it is.
Possibly. I don't know if you've ever actually rented a room here.
That's true. I don't think I have.
Hey, quick world building question. Does this place have 1 plumbing and 2 public baths?
It does have aqueducts.
Okay, so there's aqueducts in the city, but do we operate off of a public bath, or do we operate off of a...
I would assume it would be private bath. There's spellcraft and stuff where you can like heating things and stuff. Like there are ways to actually like heat things inside your house and get water and stuff. So you can boil your own baths, and there's clean water, pretty readily dispensable. At least in this part of the city.
Wouldn't there just be like a bathtub in the room then?
Sure, I will. I could add bathtubs. I will add.
I mean,
that
we can
later.
just do theater of the mind.
Anyways,
so okay.
Randy is going to.
You can take a bath in your room. It's right there. I'm going to point at the
Perfect.
spellcraft thing.
We got one over.
Oh, thank you.
Well, anyways.
Where did Randy go?
I'm over here. Come on.
Hey, while this is happening, can I start to make some help wanted signs to hang up?
Sure. Perfect.
And I'm like limping, so I'm a little behind the group here.
Here's the next room. There's 2. I think he looks at the 2 beds and they're kind of close. And he goes, I think I pulled these together once. I slept on this twice. And he's gonna shift. He's gonna kick the bed over, just kind of lazily with his big ass legs. Okay. Oh, be careful.
You, Randy.
Be careful though. You can fall out windows.
Oh, thank you for the warning.
Yeah,
We'll be sure not to fall out.
Gotta be careful.
Well, isn't he sweet?
Dipper chuckles and he puts his stuff on one of the beds.
This is hard to see. If we come up here, oh well, you can take whichever room you really like. This one's nice over here. Actually, and he walks into this room. Well, this room is locked. Hold on. I'm sorry, Richard. I think this might be one of the last rooms we have.
Which one is it?
He kind of like.
Did I go all the way up? Do I go upstairs?
Yeah, you come upstairs. We don't have many other rooms.
This is good, Randy.
But you don't really have a door.
That's okay.
We can move the bed over there.
Over to that room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. That's fine.
So Randy is gonna help you, and he's going to move the bed over to this room.
How does he like? How easily does he lift the bed?
Oh my gosh, he's he's so fat, but when he actually needs you can tell if you know this, he can move he's very strong. As he just easily lifts this up almost like a suitcase, and he waddles this over here and he places it in the room for you. He goes, well, okay, and he locks you in the room.
Randy?
What?
You can't lock me in the room.
Oh right. And he opens up the door. Sorry.
Can I have the key, please?
A key? Oh yeah, and he hands you the key.
And I put it in my...
Sorry, it's been a very confusing day.
How so, Randy?
Well, I learned this morning, Uhtred, that, well, you can explode from ale.
Only if you drink too much, Randy. Kinda just having fun poking some fun at Randy.
Nothing like making fun of the retarded guy. Oh well, we're in here now.
This is a nice room. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we have people staying here though. Okay. So
I'm gonna go back to Karma's room and knock on the door.
I'll see you guys later. And he's gonna leave.
I'll say for story's sake, she is washed off and is no longer covered in blood.
Yeah, maybe would everyone take a little break for a second?
Yeah, I would take a break and kind of just collect my wits and then walk back down.
So let's take this. Everyone takes like a good hour. And
So I come back down. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, narrator.
no, everyone kind of gets to their rooms and kind of takes an hour to kind of relax. What do people do?
Well, Uhtred's at my door.
Well, that's not during the break.
That's after.
I guess
Oh.
what I would kind of like take my sword off, and leave my daggers on, and kind of just like clean them, maintain them, and then like kind of unpack. Maybe I would have talked to Knox about possibly. No, I wouldn't. I would know where to get.
You
one.
might need to at some point go gather some of your things from over at the barracks.
Yeah, I would say during the hour I went and got.
I don't know if you could have done it in an hour.
Okay, I'll do it later. I just kind of settle in with what I have on me, which isn't much.
Maybe just take a breather. Yeah, so everyone kind of takes
Yeah.
a breather and kind of unpacks. Those of you that have been on the road for a while, this is a really nice, comfortable spot. Got nice beds, nice down pillows, nice down mattresses, warm blankets, and privacy, which you guys really haven't had on the road as you guys have been traveling.
Narrator, has it been long enough for me to make another polygraph roll?
At the end of the hour, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so when is that?
Well, let's say that's now. Everyone, an hour has passed. You guys eat, and I'll even adjust the time of day. Look at me.
Hold on, I'll make a polygraph roll.
During the hour as well, Finocchio
Oh,
does
no, I
go
meant
to
to hit
Karma's
0.
room and gets the what's it called? The bloody cloak from her. And he I believe I can wash that somewhere, right? Or
Yeah.
You can wash it in my bath.
I'm assuming
yeah,
we
I
all
wash
have
it in okay. So yeah, I wash it in Karma's bath. I just do it right there.
You guys would
and
have
then
a bath in your room too. Like you guys would have to go get hot water from Nox, but we can deal with that succinctly. But yeah, if you wanted to get water, you could bring water in there and get a tub and wash off.
But yeah, what if you can like pass the tubs around and then like put like a heating rune in them or something? That's
Yeah.
like how they work.
Yeah,
Just put it in
exactly.
your room,
Dipper.
basically.
So while everyone is setting in, Dipper is he's just in his room. Is Finocchio still in there?
Actually, maybe there's like a bathroom on this floor, so we'll say this room over here.
Yeah, well, there's a room on the second floor with no beds in it.
Yeah, we'll say that's the bathroom, and I'll even put this like glowing
the
pot.
one with the pot.
Yeah, the glowing.
I would say
pot.
I would also go over there because I'm assuming I got my own blood on me.
Yeah, and actually, so if a couple of you, while you're like bathing, like this is like there's like 2 baths in here, and you have to draw your own water and everything. And like Randy comes up and helps you guys like fill up the tubs, as he has to do this for the customers on a pretty regular basis. And so, who takes a bath? Because you might be in there with somebody else.
Well, Karma
I'll
needs
do it
to
after
take a bath.
Karma, though.
Dipper doesn't.
I'm in line for it.
While Karma's in the bath, I'm going to wash my bloody cloak in that bath.
Okay. You're
Dipper
able to
kinda
get out
takes
most of the blood, but again, like you might need to take this to get a more serious cleaning, as like blood does kind of perpetuate things. Like it does kind of get inside of things. You're able to rinse it out for the most part. No one's gonna stop you on the street, but you know it kind of had more of a luster and didn't have like these kind of weird splotches on some parts. But that's the best you got right now. Okay.
Dipper is just he's kind of keeping to himself, just hanging out in his room. He doesn't take a bath. He's just kind of sitting on the windowsill in his room, sketching in his sketch pad.
Okay. Let's say for the next hour, all of you take your baths, do your things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just for the sake of expediency. So anyways, I will return you guys all to your rooms now.
Well, I had
Sorry.
walked downstairs.
Sorry.
Can I go ahead and make my
I
polygraph roll?
teleported you. Hold on. Let me save your life.
Oh, I'm on the roof.
I'm saving you.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
There you go.
It's gonna be another
Oh,
rock where my grave is.
you're in the wrong room. Here. I think
I get lost from the
Yeah.
bathroom, even though it's directly down the hall.
it's a big place. Anyways,
You
there
don't
you
know
are.
what the bath is.
So anyways, everyone, you guys have all taken a little short rest, just to recuperate. Uhtred, that wound is not going to go away for probably a while. It's a pretty...
I figured.
You took a pretty serious injury.
Your foot got stabbed.
Anyways, you guys take the break. You want to make your check there?
Jack, will you teleport me back to the room?
Yeah, sure.
Boom! Finally.
Okay, so you're kind of able to concentrate your thoughts for a second as you can feel this kind of primal part of you begin to kind of reach out of you, and you're able to shift into your beast form. What buff do you want?
What do you mean?
So you can either take a 1 improvement in armor. For natural armor, or you could do you could take your stealth up 1 for an hour because you're padding of your foot.
It would definitely be stealth.
Okay.
He doesn't. I wouldn't see any reason for him to have extra armor.
Okay. Cool. So you are in cat
But
mode.
He only changes, and now that he's in his room with Finocchio, he's not wearing any face covers or anything. But he gets into his casual outfit, and when he gets in his cat form, he starts licking himself and bathing himself.
What do you think about
doesn't
Finocchio?
seem to give him much
Okay.
much mind, because I believe, even though, well, before we got onto the ship, I believe you would have done this if we did have privacy, maybe.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, he's not gonna lick his junk in front of Finocchio, but he's kind of giving himself a clean down.
yeah, so he treats it like it's a normal, everyday thing.
Mm-hmm. I like how Uhtred is just outside of Karma's door.
Well, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, what are you
I'm
gonna do?
do something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna knock on the door. So, knock, knock, knock.
Uhtred knocks.
Yes, who is it?
It's Uhtred.
Oh, come on in.
Oh, come on. I can't move my character. I still can't move him. What the heck? There we go. Yay! I did it.
Can I,
Curator,
are these walls thin enough to where I can put my ear up against the wall and hear them?
These look pretty thick walls.
Damn.
Let's say for the sake of story that they're pretty thin. You'd have to really try to listen though.
Do I have any type of glass or anything? Like a cup or anything in my room?
I don't think so. Actually there might I mean, who knows? Did you get a pitcher of water or anything?
Oh, I got a drink when I was at the I don't think I would still have the mug though. No, he just cups his ear with his paw and he puts it up against the wall.
As you do.
I'm not trying to be stealthy at all, so.
Yeah.
Karma, so apparently, according to Flint, I'm supposed to kind of tag along with you while you're in the city. So if you need anything, I'm in the... Oh, that was weird. I'm in the top room up there, on the very top on the right. But is there anything I can get you right now?
Oh no, I'm fine. I think you are the one that needs to rest.
No, it's fine. It's happened before.
That is concerning.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be okay. I'm not in any serious danger of dying right now, but I just, it's going to take me a little bit to get back to full strength.
That is okay. Oh, although I do have a question. If I go out, do you have to come with me?
Yes.
That is awkward. I am planning on going on a date with Michael.
I mean, Michael is my boss, but Yes, I technically do. I'm sure that Flint has sent, or Lord Flint has sent a message to Michael since he's technically in charge of me while I'm a cadet. So I'm assuming he knows what I'm doing.
I see. Well, that is fine, I guess.
But yeah, Michael's he's interesting. I'll say that.
Yes, I was hoping he could take me around the town and introduce me to some shops. I know that was probably similar to you, that he knows his way around a few weapons, and I'm hoping that once I get a job, I can buy some weapons.
Well, I
Or
know
maybe armor.
pretty good place you can buy weapons, and because I thought I'm assuming I would have kept one dagger jack from what we talked about with
Yeah,
my
sure.
backstory. So I kept the one from Asher's Arms. I'm gonna kind of pull it out and go. I got this from Asher's Arms, the best place to buy weapons in the city.
I see, well, I'll have to stop by there, but first I need a job.
I mean, you could ask Knox if he needs help running the tavern.
Yes, I hope so. We talked about it lightly earlier, but I don't
And then
know.
I do know someone that I can introduce him to you later, but he's looking for work. He's got a pretty promising little business going on. I kind of invest in it a lot.
Oh, what does he do?
He's kind of like into the science stuff and
Spellcraft. He's an
manufacturing.
inventor.
Well, I know, but I'm putting it into like terms
Yeah.
that Karma can understand.
Karma doesn't know what science is.
You say
Well,
spellcraft.
you
So
know
spellcraft is more like.
spellcraft.
Let's stop saying science. It's spellcraft. Because it's like, think about it
Uh,
like magic programming and magic engineering.
he's in spellcraft.
I don't know what that
He's an
is.
inventor. He comes up with ideas and things, and then he makes it happen.
I see. Don't know that I would really be good at that. One time, my uncle, he tried to get me to do some transformation, but every time I tried to do it, it did not go as well as he wanted.
That's okay. I mean, I can't transform into anything. What you see is what you get.
Oh, you're not from any kind of animal?
We all come from you know animals of like you say back in the past, but I don't have any of the abilities
Well, it
or
wouldn't be
anything
animals. It
like
would
that.
be. It would be
Demons,
monster. Well,
right?
monsters
We,
specifically.
we all come from monsters, but I don't have any abilities like that. Yeah, just kind of born this way.
That must be difficult.
I mean, yeah, it has its moments. I don't heal as fast, so my foot's gonna
And
be pretty fucked up for a while.
you seem to get hurt a lot.
I mean, okay, yeah, like I was hurt another time like 2 years ago, but this is the first time that I've been hurt in like 2 years like this.
Well, that is good. Yes, your construction accident
Yes,
seemed like
it
it
was a
did
construction
lot
accident.
of damage.
As I kind of roll my eyes at saying construction accident, because like I'm just remembering back to like going to the hospital and Felix going, "It was a construction accident." But if you need anything, I mean, I know my way around the city. I can take you to go on your date with Michael. It would be awkward, but I'll stay out of the way.
Okay, well, yes, I also tomorrow do have to go back to castle.
Yes, as do I. Um, so knowing Lord Redguard, he'd want us there at around the same time we were there today. So we'll head out in the morning to go to the castle.
Sounds good to me.
You guys hear
And then I'm
from
just gonna
clunking
kinda
from
like,
up the stairs
oh.
outside as you see Vex kind of go up, and she goes, "Oh, Uhtred," and she kind of peeks back. You having fun there with Karma? She kind of like laughs and smiles. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just a little tipsy. Look, I'm heading out. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I got
Okay.
kind of settled in,
She kind of
and the foot's
smirks,
feeling good.
and she's just kind of like her cheeks are rosy as like she's apparently been drinking a bit, and she's kind of like
Help me
swaggering.
finish my hard liquor.
She's kind of swaggering a bit. She goes, "Well, it was real nice meeting you, Karma. I'm
I'm gonna
sure
step
I'll
out of
see you
the way here.
around." Ugh.
I will be in the castle tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'll see you then. And she kind of like swaggers back and forth as she's like super tipsy.
Vix,
Vex,
what happened to you?
Huh? I just I I just had a little bit too much to drink. I'll be fine.
So is it like 1 o'clock right now, narrator?
Yeah.
Vex, why don't you just go upstairs? Here's my room key. You can just go lock yourself in there and sleep it
No,
off
I
and
gotta.
return later.
I should go back to the castle. I'll be fine.
You are very weeble wobbly.
I'll be. Actually, I gotta
Vex.
go. I gotta go do something. It's fine, Uhtred. I gotta go talk to somebody. She kind of turns. Gotta go. Just check in. And she kind of like swaggers. I'll be. And she kind of changes her demeanor from kind of like. What's it called? Like there's like happy drunk and stuff.
Just sad drunk.
This is sad drunk. She kind of swaggers off, and she says, "Just tell everyone I said bye, and that it was really, nice and all that jazz." She kind of opens the door and kind of holds it as she stops there, and she kind of just turns back over her shoulder to you two, and she goes, "It's good that you're okay, Uhtred."
Thank you, Vex. Are you heading on over to, I'm assuming is it out of character? Is it Kilroy?
Out of character. I won't tell you, but I mean.
Could you give this to our friend and tell him it's what I owe him for the month?
She kind of looks at you, and I'm assuming you're handing her some coin.
No, I'm handing her everything but just a couple copper to buy food.
She kind of looks at you, and she kind of sighs and goes, "Yeah, sure."
Thank you. I'm gonna kind of wobble back, I guess.
And she's just kind of, without a word, kind of awkwardly, she's gonna kind of like take like a sigh and kind of walk outside. And with that,
Did she go?
unless everybody wants to do anything really quick.
No.
And with that,
Good.
you buddy, anything?
Nah, I'm just making my signs.
Well, with that, guys, we're gonna call it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Oh, also, don't forget to like.
Yeah, don't forget to like. I'm supposed to say that at the beginning of the video, but don't forget to like. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Peace, everybody.